like a linebacker. Line of crack, I'm Pookie back. When that 90 snap and twisted plaits. Times is back, kick back and laugh. Yeah, gotta learn to kick back and laugh. Force rhyme rhymes out the window with this one. Fire between her legs with this one. Champ of mine when you roll with this one. See where I'm headed with this one. 09, take it back with this one. Back of the caddy, hell yeah, I've been some. One-on-one, couldn't crack the threesome. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedal chasing tail, pedal chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedal chasing tail, pedal chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. So here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you 2 of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. Yeah. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stayed away from drama. Here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you 2 of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stay away from drama, yeah. Daddy fat stacks on my 45, setting up the vibe for my sporty oldie. She about to climb Mount Everest. My avarice is her ass and tits. Better pass that. On second thought, I keep my blunt, my miss. No taste, just with some COVID shit. And my mama.
Yo, we back, man.
Oh, we back?
Oh,
We
yeah.
back.
Yeah. We back.
man.
Oh, my God.
We're back.
We back, man. We
This
back.
guy got the Knicks jersey.
We back. Hey, man. Hey, man.
When did that happen? When did that happen?
When it's over, it's over. You know what I mean? It's over.
All right. That's what we doing.
Listen,
I don't even know how he got the jersey.
Listen.
That's so crazy.
Listen, I had to dig deep in the archives and pull it out.
Your mom had to send you that? Like, come on. You know what it is.
Had to dive deep in the archives. But yeah, we're back. We're back with the third half, as always, with Sebastian and Lee. Lee, how are you feeling? I know how Sebastian feeling. How are you feeling?
I feel like a fool. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I feel like a fool.
I feel like a fool. I mean, it ain't over. It's 2-0, but it's over.
It ain't. Yeah, it ain't over, but it's close.
We saw. I think we all saw the stat. No team has ever come back after losing 0-2 on the road. People have done it losing at home. No one's ever done it on the road. I don't know. It just seems like a Disney movie right now. Like everything. It's just Wemby throwing it off Castle's back at the end of the game. There,
Talk to him.
I don't know. It's just, sometimes things go. You can't analyze things. Sometimes it's just fate. Sometimes it's just written in the stars. It seems like one of those seasons.
Listen, by the analytics, is 1-1 Cavs Spurs. So you never know. You never know.
Man. Yeah, man. Shout to the Knicks. I know we'll get into it much deeper, but just know I was in the city for the game. It was hype. It was hype coming back and leaving out the city. Lot of high energy, a lot of stress. I was at a huge Knicks watch party for the game itself. We were stressing. We were up 14 in the fourth. We was chilling, and we wasn't. We was not chilling. I was like, yo, we selling. Ain't no way. Couldn't believe we was selling when Wemby turned that ball over. I was like, oh my God, thank God. And then shout out to Brunson. I know he missed the free throw, but he hit that big bucket to tie it, took the lead. And then we'll get into it with Wemby, but he had a great fourth for like 10 minutes. But after that, it was all downhill for him, bro. I don't know what he was doing. He's flopping on the final shot. He turning it over. I don't know what he's doing, bro.
Well, but before we get full Knicks, let's go through some of the social media for this week. First one is Knicks though. I gotta do the robots. They had the robot with the Knicks jersey on dancing in the street. Let me know where y'all see it.
Love it. Yeah. Hey. Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I don't know whose robot this is. I've seen so many pictures of this robot in New York.
There's got to be some billionaire in New York.
Let me tell you, if they win, do not put these robots on the street. They are getting torn to shreds. Do not put this robot on the street if they win. Whoever owns this, I'm telling you.
Did it have a mic? What fell?
Yeah.
What fell off of it?
I don't know why it had a mic. Because is not talking. It did look like a mic though.
All right.
Trying to see it. I don't know. Yeah, something popped off of it. Oh, look, maybe a battery or something. All I know is that robot's moving kind of fluid.
Yo, babe.
That robot's moving kind of fluid though.
What they say, progression is not linear. We've seen some ups and downs with these robots.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to see the ups. I'm starting to see more ups.
Yeah.
I like it.
They're starting to get it together.
You might need them for Prime Wemby.
I was gonna say you might need that for Brunson. No one can stop Brunson. You need a robot to stop Brunson, bro.
Okay, I got another one. I don't know what this is called, but they was going in some type of slap battle.
What?
I don't know what this is.
Why he running though?
Is it? I don't know.
What is
Oh,
this?
I don't know. I don't know what this
What country is this, bro?
I don't know, man.
What country is this, bro?
I
Dang.
What are the rules to this?
I don't know. If someone knows the rules, someone knows what this is called. I
Hey,
don't.
man.
Is it?
I'm gonna be
Is
real.
he supposed? Does he have to run? Like, does he have to go get something? Like, why is he?
I don't know.
I don't know, but if you catch,
Why is he
if I
backing up
catch,
like that?
if I catch Tony Brothers out in the streets, this is what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised that a fight didn't break out in the game too, because they were letting them play, quote unquote, letting them play. But we'll
Letting one team play.
yeah, we'll see.
What? Okay.
Yo, why?
Wait.
How
So
do you even agree to this?
someone in the comments said it's a form of tag. It's called kabaddi. I think kabaddi, called slap kabaddi. This one's called slap kabaddi, but it's like a form of tag.
I ain't playing.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm not playing. This.
I don't like to disrespect other cultures, but I don't know what they got
Let's
going,
see what
man.
else
This
we
is
got.
wild.
What else we got? I mean, some World Cup stuff. They had some new rules. I don't know if you saw, but they said what's it called? Some of the rules are players substituted off. What is it? Yeah, players substituted off have 10 seconds to leave the field. If they don't, the replacement waits 1 minute to enter. Throw-ins and goal kicks must be taken within 5 seconds. Otherwise, possession goes to the other team. Players treated on the pitch must leave and wait 1 minute after play resumes before returning. And the VAR can review second yellow cards and corner decisions if there's a clear mistake.
What was the time limit? Yeah, what was the time limit before?
So the
inbounding.
The thing is, there wasn't. There wasn't a time limit, and it's often a thing where people, especially towards the end of the game, like you're stalling, you're taking your time, you're fixing your shin guard, you know what I'm saying, and then you're kind of kicking the ball.
Okay.
So it is something that I think if it's enforced, it could be interesting, like towards the end of the game or like at certain points.
Yeah, because they're not used to it, so you're gonna start seeing some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the rule change, but I don't like the timing of it. How you gonna do it right before the World Cup? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
you gotta do it at least for like the qualifiers,
Yeah.
like the early rounds. You can't. You gotta be consistent the whole tournament. You can't change the rules right now. It's like that's.
I feel like that's something you roll out a year before the World
Yeah.
Cup is even happening. Like if you're gonna change the rules of soccer,
Yeah.
roll this out for a year or two before you have the biggest soccer event in the
Exactly.
world
Oh,
taking
wait.
place.
They still got some more rules. I didn't even go through them. I'm sorry. They said red cards for players covering mouths during confrontation.
What?
So I guess you can't cover your mouth. Punishments for teams walking off the pitch in protest. I feel like that's a big one. Teams will no longer be allowed to use fake goalkeeper injuries as tactical timeouts. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
So that's all of them. So 7 rule changes. I mean, I agree. Like, I don't know how you roll this out right before the World Cup. I feel like that corner kick one, the corner kick or the goal kick one is going to be interesting because, like, if you don't take the goal kick within 5 seconds, it's like the other team gets possession. Do they get a corner off of that? I'm assuming. Like
That's gonna be. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't test. Did they test these in another league or something? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, it's weird because I mean I do think they should do something because it's annoying when it's like a team goes up and it's like
Just wasting time.
Yeah, you're just wasting time. Or someone goes down with an injury, and it's like they're rolling on the ground for 5 minutes. It's like, so I mean, it cuts out some of that, but
It's
yeah.
just interesting that like soccer is such a beloved sport, and it's felt the need to make this many changes to it at its core, and it's almost all pertaining to time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's interesting to me.
It's
I feel like baseball gets a lot of crap about the amount of time it takes, and like soccer isn't the same because it's a little different, but like they add the extra time. So like, are they trying to minimize the extra time, or are they just trying to make sure what we're seeing is more interesting every second?
Honestly, I think this is like, I feel like these changes are only gonna really impact like the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like during the game, I mean, to me, I don't see them being very, very strict on this 5 second, 10 second. You know what I mean? Like during the game, unless it's like egregious or it's like it's very blatant. But towards the end of the game, I could see them like, okay, now we're kind of looking for it. Because I mean, like, I don't know. Am I counting 5 seconds for you to take a goal kick? I mean, maybe, but I don't know if I'm calling it if you take 7 seconds.
Listen, man, they count 5 seconds on every NBA inbound, man.
Yeah.
Every single one, they counting.
Yeah, that's my one gripe with the quote unquote beautiful game is like the whole stoppage time thing. Like it's so arbitrary.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the ref has so much power in
Yeah.
like ending the game. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
So if they can cut down on that and make it more like just keep playing, like just keep play moving. We gotta stop all this time wasting stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely a tactic. People do it all the time. You get up 1-0 and then you just play keep away.
It's interesting too though, because I'm like with that, like there should be less stoppage time.
Right.
You know, like you should have less stoppage time, but for some reason I feel like it's gonna be the same. So I don't know. We'll see. World Cup starts Thursday, so see how it goes. I don't know if we talked about it before, but the Aaron Donald, he had the quote flirting with the idea coming out of retirement after the Myles Garrett trade. Y'all think he comes back?
I would.
He's not coming back. He's not coming back.
I would. Why not, man?
One last run, Super Bowls in SoFi?
Yeah, bro. Just put me in for third downs.
I feel like he definitely could. He
That's
definitely
what I'm
could. But I don't think he will. I think he's not.
Just play home games.
To me, I'm playing half the season. I'm coming back midway through the season, and I'm just like you said, like I'm here for the ride. Kind of like who did it? Who did it for the Eagles? Brandon Graham. Last year, just half the season. Let me,
Yeah, you're telling me you can't just play home games, third down, pass rushing situations alongside Myles Garrett. Don't gotta travel, Like,
yeah.
you don't gotta practice for real. Just pull up, get to the quarterback, go in.
Yeah.
And again, it's the Super Bowl. You know you're gonna be hyped if they're in the playoffs. They're gonna be in the playoffs. They're gonna be in contention for a title. And then it's like, go get another ring, man. And they'll probably pay you your full freight. I don't know. He retired with years left on his deal, right?
I feel like he did, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, get paid, bro.
But I wouldn't want Donald unless he's 100% in. That's the thing. Like I don't think him playing just home games is gonna be effective.
Lee, look at it.
Like
this
he's
way.
got to be all in. Like you can't just be half. Football is too much, man. You can't just be half in, man.
It's too much for most people. For Aaron Donald, it's not. And now you're telling me you're gonna be playing where you're not getting double teamed. Aaron Donald's been double teamed every possession of his career for like 10 years. Now you don't get double teamed. You're telling me go in, bro. Go. You might see record-breaking numbers, bro.
I will say, even if you don't get prime time Aaron Donald, to say that you get like, I don't know, like a light Aaron Donald for even half a season, I'd probably take on a Super Bowl run. Like I'd probably take that over most backups in the league. So
yeah. I'm doing it, bro.
I don't,
for the story alone.
I don't have it on here, but have y'all seen the Jared Verse thing? Like where he just kind of took like Dylan Gabriel's number.
Nah.
Have y'all seen that? Like, nah. It's crazy. Apparently, like, because obviously he got traded, right? He's in like OTAs and all this other stuff. He pulled up and like he's in the 8 jersey, and like they asked him after like a press conference. I don't know if it's true, but this allegedly this is what I heard. Like they were like, yo, like, oh, so like you got 8. Like, did you how was the conversation with Dylan Gabriel? And he was like, who? And they're like, Dylan Gabriel. He's like, who's that? They're like, he's a quarterback, like on your team. He's like, on the Browns? And he's like, yeah, like he's quarterback. He's number 8, blah, blah, blah. He's just like, yeah, there was no conversation, but I got 8. So
That's
like
on the Browns. That's on the Browns.
But like,
they gave it to him.
It's hilarious.
But now it's an action. I don't know how the conversation, if the conversation is 100% true, but he has 8 and there was no conversation and they're forcing Dylan Gabriel to switch his number.
Hey, man.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy in the sense that, like, why didn't you just have this communication? But, bro, we're giving Jared Verse whatever he wants. He's our next star.
100%.
Like,
but
you're the maybe quarterback.
But everybody has it. Myles Garrett had to do the same thing, but he negotiated. And he had to pay somebody.
That's a normal thing. You always got to ask the guy.
You always got to ask the guy.
You're asking the Browns to be a well-run organization, bro. I don't know
but they were at practice. Imagine you're already at practice.
Pull up
you got your number on, and someone else pulls up. They're like, not like, and they got your number, and then it's like they don't say nothing to you or nothing. They don't even know who you are, and then coach staff's like, yo, yeah, you gotta switch that number.
So the not knowing who he is thing is interesting. Granted, if you're Jared Verse, why do you know who the Browns quarterback is, backup quarterback is, whatever? But like, once you on the team, nobody gave you no kind of.
He thought he was a scout team guy, like by the report. Like he didn't think he was a part of the team for real. So like he saw him, but like he didn't know he was a part of the team for real.
It's always crazy to me how there's all these guys who are in the leagues who don't follow the leagues they're in.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I mean,
another guy.
Dylan Gabriel was a big time college quarterback. Bro, he was drafted second, third round, or something like that.
And if anything, it was a big story last year.
Yeah, Shador.
It was a big thing. Like,
yeah.
Do you not follow the league that you're in?
I mean, if you're Jared Verse, do you care about that stuff at all?
I feel like
apparently not. Apparently not. You don't care.
It's crazy though, because I did see another thing with Jeremiah Love. He doesn't know anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like he didn't know who Jared Goff was.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Jared Goff's played in a Super Bowl,
and he's in the league like now.
It's like on a contending team.
Yeah, like he didn't like know who Jared Goff was.
Even crazier, like. They have two of the best they have a whole running back system on that team. You don't even watch them.
Yeah, but it was like he didn't know him by face. He didn't know him by name. Like they were like, "Yo, this is Jared Goff." He's like, "Who?" They're like, "Yo, he's a quarterback." He's like, "In the NFL now?"
I feel like that only happens in the NFL, and not to be disrespectful, but where you can be that like ignorant to the league and still just be dominant.
I'm not picking them.
It's not happening in NBA. It's not happening in baseball. Like you have to know everything in baseball, right? And in basketball, you just do know everybody.
To me, that drove down his stock.
It's a much smaller player pool.
But football is 53 people per team plus coaches. I'm gonna miss a couple guys, bro.
But we're not talking about the 53rd guy on the roster.
We're talking about quarterback, starting
quarterback.
Hold
on. You're a rookie. There's 53 people on your team. Let alone the other 32 teams, 31 teams, 53 people on your team.
But Sebastian,
plus coaches.
But let me ask you a question, right? You play Madden.
I used to, yeah.
So you know who the quarterbacks are.
Yeah, I don't know who the quarterback is.
Yeah,
I would know who I haven't played Madden in years. I'll still know who the quarterback is on at least 25 teams.
Yeah, and it's not like they're a bad team.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've heard a lot of
reports
know who the
quarterback is on 25
I've heard a lot of reports for Jeremiah Love. I don't know if I'm high on him.
Give me the ball, let me run. You want to win, put Booby in. That's Jeremiah Love, bro.
I guess.
He put the little heart up, man.
Yeah. Low-key, I heard he's autistic too.
That would explain a lot. I'm playing.
I mean, It might be part of it. What else we got on
I've heard
here?
him talk, man. He seems bright enough.
I think we talked about this. We talked about Damson playing soccer.
Nah, but I seen it.
Yo, he's
My boy,
He's
Lee.
He's
Lee, have you seen Snowfall, man?
No.
Oh yeah, watch Snowfall, bro. Franklin Saint, one of the most iconic characters in Black television history, bro. Love that guy. Didn't know he had this in him. Not surprised.
I'm against the English actors playing Americans though.
Nah.
I'm with Drewski on that. I'm with
Nah,
Drewski on
man.
that
Nah, bro. If they're good, give them the role. Because nobody else could have been Franklin Saint and nobody else could have been Stringer Bell. Okay?
Who is this against? Is this like a celebrity thing?
I think it's like a fan thing. But I guess my question for this is he really good, or are we just ignorant as soccer fans?
I'm definitely ignorant as a soccer fan.
Because I'm sure in England or something like that, they're probably like, oh, he's trash. He's rubbish.
But for Americans, for Americans, he's nice.
Listen, the footwork looked good to me. Okay? It's quick. He gets out in front. He's able to hit the corner kick, or at least a little
sure.
You know?
But do you think
I couldn't do that?
But if
you didn't tell me that this was a celebrity game, I
this was just some random.
Like D2, just like a regular, like a lesser tier.
You could have told me this was Freddie Adu's son, and I'd have been like, "Oh, word."
But what I'm saying is, devil's advocate.
Right there, but
do you think some of these like some of these YouTubers playing 1-on-1 and stuff like that? I could show you a clip. I could show someone in England or France a clip and be like, "Yo, this is LeBron's son," and they probably be like, "Oh, he nice." You get what I'm saying? Like, is it that? Is it that? Or are they really? Because I saw a clip with Giannis too, and he was decent too. So
I'll say this: that kick that he passed it to bro.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's levels above that guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know who that guy is.
That's fair.
I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy
he's levels above that guy.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
No, you gotta get the guy from Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a real athlete.
I did see that. Yeah. Did he get a deal like after the show, right?
Yeah, he was an actor who played a player, and then now he's playing in like Mexico or something.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Shout out to him, man. What was his name? What's his name in the show? Danny something. Yeah, I forget the last name. Danny. Dang.
One of those.
I just know his football is life.
This tells me that Damson's gonna play some soccer player in a movie or something.
I mean, good.
And they'll be able to do it.
Probably.
Good. That movie would be terrible though.
You don't like Dempsey,
bro?
It would
be, man. It would
be. You don't like Dempsey? You ain't like F1, man?
Listen, man. It's good, but like, you know.
F1 was good.
F1 was alright. It was pretty cool. I saw it on the plane.
Yeah. All right. So
that's
Jordan. Oops, did I skip past it? I think I skipped past it. So Jordan Adams, 26, has enrolled in SMU to play this football season. This guy was number 3 recruited wide receiver in 2018. He trailed Amase Brown, who was number 2, and he was ahead of Jamar Chase and Terrence Marshall as a wide receiver in high school. He then bypassed his commitment to NC. He got drafted in 2018 MLB draft, number 17 overall pick to the Angels. He retired from baseball, and now he's back.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I
hate this shit.
26 at SMU, man. Like,
hey, man.
Sometimes like you just gotta like you gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go, man. Like
there's so many things wrong with this. It's like it's not fair to the actual students. Like, give a 19-year-old kid this shot. Like, what are we doing? What are we?
Just transition to coaching, bro. You've seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You've experienced a lot. Transition to coaching, and hopefully even talent management, even because you weren't managed correctly. You made poor decisions on where you wanted to go with your career. You had multiple sports that you could have played. Clearly, you were higher rated at football than you were at baseball. Probably should have stuck with football. I mean, maybe you didn't love football, whatever. Why are you trying to go back into football then? You know what I mean?
I think
So
this is a money grab.
sure,
Like from the jump. Because he committed. He committed to play football at North Carolina. And then he was like, yo, nah, I'm in the draft. I got drafted. Like, I'm sure like that happens, right? People get drafted and they still play. But like, I feel like he saw the money and he was like, yo, I'm gonna do this. I'm not going to school. Like this is how that reads to me. Cause why else? Like you're ranked. I mean, all those guys went to the NFL. So I don't know.
hey man, he probably nice. He probably gonna cook on SMU.
I mean, maybe. I also, to me, I'm also questioning. I mean, it looks like he was from North Carolina, but like, I guess he just stayed home because I mean, looking at, I don't know who else was on the list, but it's like St. Brown went to USC, Jamar Chase, Marshall both went to LSU. Like North Carolina is not necessarily known for like wide receiver prospects. So I don't know. In 2018, I don't even know who's there. Cause that wasn't
2018.
Drake May.
Yeah, I don't
wasn't
remember
Drake
what
May.
draft.
Yeah, that was before Drake May.
Yeah. So I don't know. So yeah, like you said, just poor decisions. Give it up, bro. Like it's done. Yeah. Oh, and the last thing I had is the back to New York. The Go New York, Go New York, Go. The backstory.
Yeah.
So essentially, this guy Jesse James, at 22, sold his song to New York Knicks for $4,000. Said it cost him $4,800 to make. He knew he was losing money before he signed the deal. He said he just got dropped from his record label. He was living on his couch, and he just had everything he owned in a duffel bag. He said he was writing jingles or written a jingle for a clothing brand. The owner happened to be married to the GM of the Knicks. She said, write them a song. She'll bring it to him. He recorded the demo in his closet and walked into MSG, and they said yes. He said $4,000. They own it outright. They added it up to the studio, producer, engineer, singing, lawyer, $4,800 out the door. He said he would have paid them to do it. He just needed the momentum at the time. He said it hit number one and it never went back. So it's crazy because it says like he said he built a company writing theme songs for pro sports teams and sold it 2 years later for 8 figures. Just from the one song. So that's a crazy story, man.
Yeah, the vision, man. Go New York, go New York, go. I've been listening to that since I was a little kid. Shout out to Jesse James. I would like for the Knicks to kind of bring him back into the fold in some way.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'll do that. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's weird because I always feel like indifferent about like stories like this. Because you always get stories about like, yo, bet on yourself. Right? You never know. You never know what's... But this was a bad deal.
Yeah.
This is a bad deal. This just wasn't this wasn't a good deal. Like I get it worked out for you. Like you made that connect. I probably would have done the same, but it wasn't a
They
good
said
deal.
who was married to the GM of the Knicks at the time? Who was the GM of the Knicks? Was it Scott Layden at the time? I'm trying to remember. Who was the GM of the Knicks back then?
It was a different time back then. No one was taking percentages.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't know. The little kid who played Simba, his mom said I want royalties. Back
This was
then.
way before that. This was like 20 years before that.
I mean, that's true. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Somebody do.
My thing is even the wife, like she had that pull back then. Like that's I mean, it's a lot of luck.
It's not how it happens now, bro. You don't just know your wife don't just know.
No, that's still relevant today. It's all about who you know.
It is.
Never about your
Sure,
work.
man.
You know.
Sure. You just know the
That's
GM
more relevant
of the
today
Knicks.
than ever. It's all about who you know. That's more relevant today.
It's just crazy because like you think about like jingle writing used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Like he
I feel
wrote
like
a
Pusha T,
jingle.
Pusha T got the McDonald's.
yeah, I feel like in another life I could have been good at that, yo.
At jingles, he was Jamie Foxx,
Yeah.
yo.
I could have been Jamie
They're
Foxx,
He was
man.
Jamie Foxx, man, writing jingles. Dang, but shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. But yeah, I mean, back to
We gotta bring him
the
back.
Knicks. Are we playing this song?
Yes.
What is it on Wednesday?
Yes, sir.
Is this song getting played on Wednesday? Are the Knicks sweeping?
Knicks and foe.
Knicks and four.
Knicks and foe. Yes, man. The Knicks are up 2-0 in the series, and they haven't even played all that well. They've had pockets of great play. Brunson hasn't been hitting the threes that I said would break the series open, just based off how the Spurs defend him. They have the advantage in experience. They have the advantage in coaching. Stylistically, they're a matchup nightmare seemingly for the Spurs. And they've yet to truly exploit the Spurs defense. The Spurs are still defending Cat with Wemby, which I think is a mistake. And if the Knicks go 5 out and they still start Hart, which I don't love it, but
Listen, man,
It just
Hart got you game one, man.
he did. He did.
Hart
He
got
did
you
with 3
game
points.
one. Come on,
Listen,
15
I love Hart.
boards, bro.
I love Hart.
15
He got as many boards.
boards.
He got as many boards as Wemby in the series.
Yeah.
But he keeps fouling and he keeps not hitting open jump shots. So I'm like, yo, if Hart's hitting threes, the series isn't close. You know what I'm saying? If we just insert a 3-point shooter in that spot, the series isn't close. They have done this like little mini ghost coverage where they're like inverted, where they'll put Wemby in the corner and then he'll help off. So it's a little better from Mitch. I can appreciate that, but in general, typically the role players will play better at home. Brunson should play much better. He's played poorly, very poorly. He shot like 30% or less so far in the series, and we're still up. I expect Brunson to be able to hit some shots. I expect, like I said, the role players to be able to hit their shots, their threes. And the environment's just going to be crazy. My fear is that sometimes the Knicks tend to let that get into their own head playing at the Garden. One of the losses we have on this run was at the Garden. Some of the closer games we've had on this run were at the Garden. Some of the away games have been the real blowouts. But the Spurs just haven't experienced anything like that, bro. I know it gets loud in OKC. It's going to be every single second that they're in New York. They're going to be wilding, you know? And we'll see, man. I got Knicks and foe. I know, Lee, I know you said Spurs and 5. That's not physically possible anymore, so I'll let you talk. But, yeah, I love what I'm seeing from the team. Gritty. And I'll get into the ref stuff later, but love what I'm seeing from the Knicks in terms of grit, experience, championship-level toughness to survive some of the BS they had to deal with in San Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right with everything there. I mean, I think it's over. I mean, no team has ever come back losing the first 2 on the road. The Spurs going into it, I think the whole thing was, are the Spurs ready to be here already? Right? We talk about like it's always a process. You got to take steps. Like even the Thunder before they won, they didn't just win right away. They took some baby steps versus like this is the first time the Spurs have been here. All those guys are super young with 20, 23. Like Fox is the oldest one, but he's still fairly young. They're all inexperienced. This is the farthest Fox has ever been to, So, and the Knicks have been up against it for the past couple of years, dealing with this pressure of the elevated New York pressure of getting right there to the cusp. They fired their coach. So like the Knicks have been knocking on the door for a couple of years, and I think that's what's coming through in these 2 games because they've been close. The Knicks could have easily lost both games. I know they won the first game by double digits, but like really it was close all the way up until the end, and then obviously the last game came down to the very last shot. But I think you're seeing that the Knicks have been tested before. Like you're seeing the Spurs. Wemby had that mess up at the end where he threw it off Castle's back. And it just seems like at the end of the game, Wemby thinks he's KD, and like he's just not ready for that. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the game, where like he's too comfortable just getting the ball at the 3-point line. He doesn't even try to get positioning down low. And when he does get a mismatch on him, they're not feeding him down low either. Like half the time, even when he's switching with people, they're still not finding ways to feed him and get him down low. And I think that's more on the guards too. Like we saw Fox was a better in game too, as far as like getting in the paint and like getting penetration. But I don't know. The Knicks are just rolling right now. There's nothing you can do. The only thing I can say for the Spurs to give them hope is that you gotta hope that Wemby has an MSG game, because that's the one downfall of the MSG home court is that it makes other superstars show up extra. Like we talk about the role players play worse on the road, but I feel like sometimes star players play better on the road at MSG because they try to have that Jordan game where they drop 60 or something. So that's the one thing the Spurs could hope for, is that Wemby shows up and drops 60. But other than a Wemby game, yeah, I think it's a sweep.
I don't think Wemby's good enough. I mean, I feel like, okay, like he's 22, he'll get better. You know, he's got a long way to go, but he's not good enough. Like there's just a lot. There's a lot of little things that you see that is just like I think he's a little bit more raw than people even realize or people even give him credit for. And like I'm looking at the stats, like Wemby's averaging like 27 and 10. Like so but it's like it don't feel
he's
like
shooting
26.
a ton though. He's shooting.
Yeah, but and that was the thing, right? And I think last series I was big on saying, hey, they need to get Wemby more shots, and now he's taking like 21 shots a game. But it's like that's not like 21 shots, like 27 points on 21 shots is not a good place to be. You know, it's like it's like the 10 rebounds, like to me is like for a guy who's 7'4" or whatever, is just not. It's just not enough. It's not enough. Like he's not like affecting the game enough. Like he's put it this way. How many times have you guys watched these games throughout this series and the past series where they've thrown an alley-oop to Wemby and he persists, or like he has to throw it up like as alley-oop. And sometimes it's just like, yo, if you're not in position or you're off balance or whatever, catch the ball, come down, and then go back up. Like to me, that's basketball 101. But for some reason, it's like there's so many times where like they'll throw it up to him, it'll be contested or he'll get bumped or something, and he tries to like flail and throw it up or something. Like these are easy buckets. He's not getting in the post. He's settling at the 3-point line. Like I don't. What are you gonna say?
I would say I do feel like that. A lot of that is just time and experience, though, right? Like he doesn't have the feel for the game that you would need to do the things that you were just saying to do. The post game, he doesn't have the post game. He doesn't have a go-to.
To me, to me, yes, but also I think certain things like that are like, I've learned that in middle school.
Yeah, but I think it's all a product. I think it's all a product of this entire season and this entire run, where Wemby was banged up this whole year. He had load management. He didn't really get to like let loose the whole season. Comes into the playoffs and they go to war with the Thunder. Like that was their finals when they beat the Thunder. And now you're seeing him now. He just looks exhausted. Like in the first quarter, he looks tired. Like he looks exhausted. So by the fourth quarter, I get everyone saying like he's got to go to the hoop, he's got to drive more, but like he's already exhausted. He's asking to do so much they're asking him to do so much on defense too. It's like I get he's only 20, 22, whatever it is, but like at some point they got to realize like he needs help. Like you said, him taking 21 shots is not conducive to them winning when he's asked to carry that entire defense too. We're talking about him protecting the rim, but also getting out to stop Cat at the 3-point line. Like we're asking so much of Wemby. Like he just looks gassed, and I think part of that is like they're feeding him too much. Like they're relying on him too much. They need to like go to Castle, play Castle more. Not Castle. Harper needs to play more. They need to go through him and Fox more. I don't know why they're so quick to give Wemby the ball at the 3-point line as soon as the shot clock starts.
That's where he's stopping though. Like he's not even trying to get in the post. Like and I've said like the coaches like they're not trying to have any actions to try to free him up, even like off ball screens to even just get him closer to the basket so he can post up. It's like, and we know he's getting bullied, right? Like he's not strong enough or whatever. But it's just there's a lot of, I'll say there's a lot of improvement that he can make that will just come with him getting older and learning the game. But then there's also a lot of things to me that just look like either mentality wise or just like even basketball knowledge wise. I mean, I'll say this: a lot of the stuff I'm saying started to make me think about Wemby like when he was a prospect, and we were looking at him like before he got drafted. I don't think Wemby wasn't the supreme prospect that we wanted him to be until like the year before he got drafted. Like before that, he was pretty raw because he
lost the chat.
Yeah, he lost the chat,
You know
and
what I
like
mean?
it was just a height thing. It was a height thing, and like he's kind of like, like he can do things, but I think I don't know. I'll leave it at this for now. I think this was kind of part of my thing about like the Giannis thing, right? Like when we were like, oh, if Giannis goes there, like they could win now and this or that, whatever. I think for his growth, like he's gonna need all of this. He needs all of this for his growth because I think he's a product of, hey, I've never had to develop certain things because I've always just been this much better, this much taller than everybody else.
So I have something to say to that specifically, and it's something I was talking about with Merlin. Shout out to him. He tried to get on last week and couldn't. But does Wemby being here tell you that the West just isn't what we thought it was? Because if Wemby's this raw and he lacks all the things that we're talking about him lacking, yes, he can still affect the game defensively to this degree, but he doesn't have the post game, doesn't have the weight, can't defend any bigs that can really do anything offensively in or outside of the paint. And, he's getting fatigued just from getting up and down the floor consistently. They still beat the Thunder. They still smacked the rest of the West. Like,
yeah, but
we talked about like the West is this much stronger conference. And I'm not seeing that.
To me, none of that was solely because of Wemby's dominance. Like, because Wemby now is, I mean, it's like no shade to like Gobert, but like he's Gobert. Like he gives you the same effect as Gobert. So it's like if you switched Wemby and Gobert defensively, you don't lose anything. To me, so it's kind of like it's the same thing. Timberwolves are always going to be a good team. Like they're a few pieces away. So it's like I think the surrounding pieces are better or have played better against some of these other teams to kind of put them over the edge. But it's like Wemby's he's gonna give you 15 to 25. He may have that one game where he blows up just because his skill takes over if you don't really have something for him. But at the minimum, like he's gonna give you the same presence as Gobert, like affecting shots and everything like that, unless you draw him out. But I will say, I think he's being exposed similarly to how Gobert was back when he was on the Jazz, and like the Mavs exposed him. And again, that was Brunson. So it like to me, like it feels very familiar of that.
I gotta give Wemby his credit though. He did lead the charge to bring them back. He hit big threes and big buckets in the fourth to lead the comeback. He did that. I'm not gonna say act like he just been asked. Like he was asked the first half of that game and
good
tended it. He didn't take all the shots.
None of those are good shots.
But he hit open threes. Like he hit the shots.
What's an open
make
three to Wemby? Every three is open.
Every shot's a good shot for Wemby.
You know what I mean? Like that, yeah. And that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like,
but he made them. I gotta give him credit for making
them.
You compared him to Gobert just now. Gobert wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah, but I think also to Gobert's credit is like I think he learned, hey, these are my strengths, these are my limitations. Because like not that it happens often, but there's times where it's like, yo, Gobert's catching the lobs, he's doing whatever, or like he'll have a game where it's like, yo, he'll give you 15, and that's a bonus. To me,
but
go ahead.
No, hold on. Gobert and Wemby are two totally different type
100%,
of defenders too,
yeah.
because like Rudy's under. I don't think people understand like how strong Rudy is too.
Yeah.
Like
Gobert,
there's a reason he can do all those lobs. There's a reason he's got the record for the most dunks in a season. It's because like you said, he knows his limitations. He's the strongest hell. He's just like why try to do a layup when he can just dunk it every time. So like I think Wemby will get there eventually. He's got to obviously get some weight on his body there, but
I actually think it'll be a long-term issue for him because even when he adds weight, it's difficult to add weight to your base. You know what I mean? Because that's what he's gonna need.
I also don't want him
asking
playing
for them.
center. Like, to be honest, like the Spurs need to get a real center and let Wemby play the
100%.
four.
Yo, yes, like in some way, but it's like if you're my thing is this, right? If you're 7'4", and at least offensively, right? Like if you're 7'4" and you can't get in the post and you can't dunk even for a part of your thing, and this is probably part of my hot take. He's not that good of a skill player offensively for him to be out there or to be the focus. He's just if he's not going to do that, he shouldn't be the focus of the offense. He shouldn't.
Do you think wait, hold on. Do you think I still think because the way you're talking about Wemby right now is kind of crazy to me because I still think Wemby's a top 10 player in the league right now.
But based on what? I think based on raw talent. Do you think skill wise? I'm talking about skill purely offensively. Skill.
I mean, he's got his team in the finals right now.
Skill. Listen to what I'm saying. But listen to what I'm saying.
That is majority of the defensive presence.
Skill wise, offensively, where would you rank Wemby? Because again, defensively, like I said, he's there. But offensively, where would you rank him?
I don't think he's a top 20 offensive talent in the league. Right?
I don't think he's top 30.
I mean, skill for skill, he's not up there.
He's not, but he's the focus, and it's like, and that's kind of my thing, where it's like Gobert, right? Extremely great defensively, and again, it's two different players, right? A different extreme. I'm not saying that his offensive game is anywhere. It's light years above where Gobert's is, but I'm just saying, like, similarly to that, it's like, yo, they're not playing through Gobert. They're not passing him the ball even when he's close. You know what I mean? Because they know that there's not there. So to me, it's like, yo, if that's not your thing and you're just going to be a pick and pop thing, cool. But then let's game plan around something else. But it's like, I don't need Wemby's not good enough to just sit up and just be shooting threes and just be taking step back threes.
He do think he's Steph too often, man.
Yeah, like he's not that good.
You're not Steph.
He's not that good. And if I got all these other players, I mean, again, Harper was the second overall pick. So if we're talking about potentially, they should be on similar planes. You know, Castle at number 4, they should be on similar planes. So it's like, I'm not saying you just drop them all the way, but like, at least offensively, I think if he's not going to take better shots, then you can't, like, I don't think you can do the offense through him. If he can take those better shots, then yeah, get him 20 shots a game, but like 5 of those should be dunks.
He just dealing with a lot, man. He's dealing with a lot on offense. He's dealing with a lot on defense.
I think
more than he ever has.
Everything you said is valid too, but I think the reason the Spurs made such a big jump this year was because Wemby did make those adjustments. Because if you look at like his shot selection this year compared to last year, like last year he shot 9 threes a game. That's way too many. This year he shot 5.5 threes a game, and this was the first year he shot over 50% from the field. Right, so if you're going to be 7'4", shooting under 50%, that's a problem. But this year he shot less threes. He was more efficient, and look what they did. He took him all the way to the Western Conference Finals. So, and again, it's only his 3rd year too, and it's like he averaged 25 points per game for like 2 back-to-back years, and we're not calling him a top 30 offensive player.
He's got work.
Crazy to me.
He's got work to do, man. I think that's fair. He's got a lot of work to do, a lot. And once he does it, it's going to be scary hours. But I do think there's going to be some limitations there. We talked about it. I think Lee mentioned it, like what the Spurs can do to turn the series around, right? It's the next question here. I think they got to attack Brunson, man. Bro. PMC sent me something on IG. They're not doing it enough.
Yeah, it's
they have the physical advantage.
They're not doing it
at all. It's crazy to me. It's like they get these crazy switches on him, and then they just go away from Brunson. They're not making him work at all. And like I get Brunson's shot has not been that good these first couple of games, and like why are you not? And he was banged up from that first game from his ankle and stuff. Like they should be going at him every single play.
Yeah,
like they say,
he's statistically
the worst defender in the league.
Something like that. He just size wise, he has to be right. He's 6'2".
I think rating wise, he's
not
the
crazy
worst.
fast. Yeah. So. I mean, they have the physical advantage with the guards that they have. Fox is a little slowed down, but Fox, Castle, Harper, every single one of those guys should be able to beat Brunson off the dribble and get to the paint. And if you're going to put Wemby out on the 3-point line it should make it even easier to drive past Brunson and get there. I know the Knicks do a good job of tagging and hedging and switching with the screens, but attack Brunson. Like, it's my fear that they'll figure that out, and maybe we won't be able to like adjust to it.
Well, my hot take, part of my hot take is I think at least at certain periods of the game, the Spurs should go small.
No Wemby?
No Wemby.
Who do you play at the 5
Who
then?
you play at the 5? Just Barnes? Who's
No, you play. You play what? You go Vassell, Champagny, you go Harper, Fox, and Castle.
You put Vassell at the 4 and Champagny at the 5.
They're switching everything,
and just do five.
And you're going at Brunson.
But the thing about this is the Knicks would counter with Mitch, and I guess they can do hack of Mitch or whatever. But Mitch can guard at the perimeter and still recover to rim protect.
Yeah, but
like he's good enough to do. Yeah,
that. but he's good enough. But it's like it's a chess match, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you. I think you still have an advantage because I rather put it this way. I rather have Mitch guarding. You know what I'm saying? One of the guards at the perimeter, and we live and die on that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he has the ability to commit, but Mitch is also not playing the whole game. You know, you're hacking him. So I don't know.
That's dangerous for the Spurs because the Knicks small ball lineup is probably one of the best in the league.
We got 2 death lineups.
Yeah,
man.
Their death lineup is fine. I would not because that's like playing into the Knicks' strength.
They match up better that way. I think Spurs, because it'll be a more fast paced game, which is what they need because there's no
they do need it. They need to get out
offensive there's no game.
They don't have a half court offense.
Yeah. So they need to speed up the game. So I mean, like, yeah, it plays into the Knicks a little bit in that way, but I think at least at some certain points, it's like, yo, Cornette's not giving you nothing. Harrison Barnes not giving you nothing. Like, get rid of that. Like, we need to go small and just like, I mean, because you got Keldon Johnson too. Like, you have a lot of players that are like the same. So I would just do that. And the whole point, right, is like, yo, attack Brunson. So in that lineup, it's like, yo, we're doing the switches.
Everybody can.
Yeah, and you can switch on the other side. So it's like I'm okay with that. And I guess also too, in the bigger thing, it was just like I would think going small, you're giving up more 2s than 3s. You know, which is also a trade-off. So it's like, yeah, it may not. I'm not saying it's gonna stop the Knicks in their tracks, but if it's like, hey, we're going small. We're pressing everything at the perimeter, and like we're giving up 2s if we have to give up anything. I think it's something to at least be explored, you know, because at least when Wemby's resting, because like
my fear is that right now, if they were to go small like that, and somebody just put it in the chat, Hart probably gets more transition buckets. There's no rim protection in that scenario. Yes, you're saying they're getting more 2s than 3s. Are they going to win that battle versus the Knicks?
It's not about
the Knicks will
that. It's
not
not
a rim protector.
Again, it's not about winning that. It's not about being a stop gap for everything. It's about, for them, to me, I think the biggest struggle is offensively. Like, they can't get anything generated on offense, and it's like everything's trying to go through Wemby and have him play hero ball. To me, like I said, it speeds it up. On defense, you can switch everything and you can force 2s and you get out in transition. Like, and again, this is just for when Wemby's resting or for certain stretches of the game. So it's not the whole attack, but just give them a different look or something. Mm-hmm. Get some people going. Like, there's Champagny, like, as much as like I didn't like how many shots he was taking in the previous series. It's like he got hot that first game, but I'm saying he got hot. There's no plan to get him open.
Yeah, he just ends up open because of things we decide to do. They're not getting him open.
Yeah, or it's just like in transition, I'm spotting up. So you got to do something to get these guys, at least so some of the players can see the ball going to rim.
Well, I don't know enough about Champagny to know what his off-ball movement is like, but like you see Shamit, he's going to move off-ball, period. Yeah. Like he's going to work to get an open shot. That's actual spacing, right?
Yeah.
Champagny, I don't know that he's I don't know his game like that to know whether he's moving off-ball to this degree. But that's something they should be doing if he's got the high hand. Like, move him off ball, work him around screens, curls, pin downs, get him to corners without just having to rely on attention to Wemby. You know?
Yeah, I think the problem is they fall in love with Champagny sometimes because like that first half he was like 4 for 5 from 3. Yeah. So like when he's one of those streaky players where like if his shots fall on you, love it, like you're probably gonna win. But then that second half came, I don't think he hit one shot in the second half, maybe one. So, and we saw what happened. So,
but
there's no way. And if you look at the box score, like Champagne played 38 minutes, and Castle only played like 27 minutes. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Castle hurt himself trying to flop.
No,
he did get hurt. Yeah, he got hurt.
Talking all that shit.
But I think also the other thing to point out with Champagne is like he got hot that first game in the first half, and then the second half he only took 2 shots.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like that's a problem. Like,
that's probably the Knicks.
But like going back to like your small ball lineup, I agree they do need to change their lineup, but you obviously can't take Wemby out. But I think all they got to do is just play. I would just play their 4 guards and Wemby, and just like you said, go more after. Make sure they go after Brunson more, but just take out Champagne and just play Harper and play 4 guards and Wemby. And like you said, you can just run more with that.
They need an adult in the room, man. Get Barnes in there.
I think Wemby's a liability on offense. He's not doing enough. Like what? He's not even. There's times where like the spacing is even just off because like of where Wemby is on the floor offensively. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like I'm just like again defensively like cool. We can have him.
I think
doing whatever.
The problem is not Wemby. The problem is the offense. The problem is they don't run an offense. That's the thing.
But
it's not Wemby's. It's not Wemby's fault. They don't have an offense.
No, but I'm saying currently constructed, this would be my plan. But I agree, it is the offense. Like because you got to figure out how to get Wemby involved.
They have no half court.
Yeah, the problem isn't Wemby. It's Mitch Johnson. He hasn't been creative enough with the offense.
100%.
You have those,
bring Pop down.
You have all those guards. You have all those guards. Like all those guards can create. They can all dribble, penetrate. Like they're too quick to fall in love with Wemby. That's the thing.
But my thing also is like like even defensively, right? Like they have Wemby just playing like free safety, and it's like he's playing free safety, but then he's rotating out to contest the shot. Like
if you're gonna live with it, live with the shot.
Right? You can't do both. Like it doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't make like the whole game plan is just weird. It's like just have him guard. They even talked about it on the telecast. He got switched on Brunson at one point. Brunson jabbed and he jumped back. It's like, why are you jumping back?
Just face up.
You're 7'4". Like you can recover. They were like, yo, why are you jumping back? Like you're like, I don't know. There's just
that's the whole thing. That's the whole point. He can recover.
No. But
so
the thing about it is you shouldn't react to the jab. You shouldn't react to the jab.
To anything.
No, but he does that. I don't know the specific play that is, but him and Gobert do that a lot, where they bait people into going, or because they know they can recover so quickly.
No.
But I've seen women do that too, where he'll bait the drive and then come behind and get the block.
But what I'm saying, he did the opposite. Like Brunson jabbed and he backed up. Like he took a step back, almost like it was like he jabbed.
Michael Jordan. If you're 1-on-1 with Michael Jordan, you're gonna fall for some stuff. You know?
Yo,
I'll say this.
Jalen Brunson.
It's so frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to watch.
I don't know if it's fatigue or what, but he definitely overcommitted to OG in the corner that led to the baseline drive for the dunk.
Yeah,
and I'm like, bro, why are you can probably block this 3. Just face up guard him, bro. Why are you getting into his hip pocket, allowing for him to drive on you?
And again,
I was hyped, but I'm like, you're an idiot.
Yo, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he'll definitely learn in time, I'm sure, but it's like, yo, you live in your body, bro. Like you play basketball, like you don't know the effect of certain I don't know, man. To me, some of the stuff just seems very remedial. Like it doesn't seem like. It doesn't seem like top tier basketball knowledge, even if you are 22.
What you're saying is he shouldn't spend time training with monks and training with actual basketball people.
No,
right?
Bro.
That's what you're saying?
No.
Actually add things to his game and not be shaving his head in China.
Yo, he even regretted the Thunder celebration. It's like, yo, I can't get too high. I can't get... Yeah, bro. Like at first, everybody's like, "Oh, the emotion." Yo, bro, you didn't win anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're being so hypercritical of Wemby.
Yes, we are.
We gotta be.
We gotta
be.
We were
People were
putting
talking
him
about
in
the
Michael
GOAT.
Jordan, LeBron James.
We gotta be.
This is what happens.
This is what happens, man.
This is what happens.
You want to be the GOAT? You gotta take this criticism.
This is what happens, bro.
But going into this season, weren't the Spurs were not a favorite to make the finals. Like, look at the odds going into the season.
It depends. It depends. They may not be the favorite, but they were contenders.
No, they weren't.
Yes,
they were. They weren't. Not by the odds. Not by the odds.
Not by. Yo, so let me ask you. So you didn't think it was gonna be Thunder Spurs in the finals? In the conference finals?
No. In the
preseason?
No.
It was Nuggets, Thunder,
no,
maybe the Wolves. The preseason PMC, the Knicks had higher odds to make the finals than the Spurs in the preseason.
The Spurs have already overachieved by a ton compared to where their preseason predictions were. So it's like we're holding him to a pedestal like he's a defending champion, like he's an MVP. Wemby hasn't done shit in the league yet. That's my whole point. Is like that's what I'm saying. It's his first playoffs, and look where he is. So it's
preseason. I gotta find it, but preseason's odds they did not have the Spurs making it to the finals. Or
I'm not saying the Spurs. I said I'm not saying the finals. I said the conference finals.
I'm saying they weren't looked at as contenders. This was we're gathering data season to see how good Fox and how good Castle and Harper are.
That's what I'm
kind
saying.
Of thing.
Like you just said, this was Wemby's. This was their first playoff.
You have always had Castle high, but the world. I don't think they viewed the Spurs as like juggernauts. Then the season happened and they won 60 games. Like while they were winning 11 games in a row, 7 games in a row, and winning 60-something games, it became, okay, they're a juggernaut. But that's not what they were looked at when they came.
Someone in the chat said they were projected 44 wins.
Yeah, that's not a juggernaut.
That's a play-in team. That's a play-in team. So, like, I hate when we're so critical on Wemby at this stage of his career.
I'm going to be critical.
Like, no one's ever done what he's done.
No, I'm going to be critical. Lee.
Like the only other person I can think of who had more success in his first 3 years is Tim Duncan, and he was drafted to David Robinson.
And this ain't no Timmy, okay?
It ain't no Timmy, but I think Wemby will be fine, man. Like,
ain't just
barring
health.
Like,
Timmy wasn't just freakish athleticism and height, okay? It was skill, footwork, post game, the big fundamental.
I don't know. I don't know about Wemby. I'm gonna be honest.
I can't doubt Wemby the way you do it.
I don't know about Wemby.
I can't get that
I don't know if there'll be enough because to your point, right? If the projection was not for them to be this good and they made the final, I think a finals loss will definitely like push him to get better, right? And he'll just get better on his own. I just don't know. I don't know if it's enough to kind of push him to the like I said. I think there's a huge. To me, I think he's a lot more raw than most people think, and I don't know if he's gonna know the right things to work on or who's gonna kind of give him that guidance to get there. I think when you're 7'4", it's like I said, like who's he training with?
It's not gonna be Monks.
Hakeem. He's training with Hakeem and KG.
But what I'm saying is like you're not like you need somebody roughing you up. You need somebody getting you in the gym. You need to be working on those specific things to win. Because I'm be honest. But let's be honest. Do you see any of Hakeem's moves out there?
Nothing. No, I see him on Brunson.
So what was the point? My thing is, what is the point of that if we don't see none of it? I haven't seen none of that all playoffs. None of it.
Less Monks, man.
And there's no reason.
I honestly think he's just exhausted, not just physically but mentally. Like we talk about, like how much he cares. Like that's one of the people love about him. I think he cares too much. Like after that Thunder series, it looked like he won the finals. Like
that's a problem.
And then he was to come back, and now he has to face this Knicks team. It's like, and that's the inexperience. That's the inexperience. This is his first playoff run. He's gonna learn from that. And he was too heavily invested in those earlier. So this is his first playoff run. He was hyped to be in the playoffs. He cared a little too much. I think now he's going to learn. You know, you got to relax a little bit.
I'll say this, and I guess we can move on. But I think this is the best thing for him.
Yeah,
losing in this fashion will be the best thing for him. And I think it's the best thing for the league as a whole. Because one, we talk about it. You don't want goats moving to the side with a 22-year-old French rookie phenom. You know what I mean? It was a lot of hyperbole to start, right? But it'll make Wemby realize, like, yo, I need to add things to my game and become this version of me that people envision.
But
You know?
so playing devil's advocate though, right? I don't. To me, I don't think. What else do you get from Wemby? Like what is the next level? Like it's just a more efficient.
He needs to have a go-to move. Whatever it is, whether it's a post game, some sort of one dribble hang, whatever, some go-to move that they can say, hey, Wemby, we're giving you the ball in crunch time, or we're setting up our offense or running it through you. This is your go-to play.
But
whether it's from a high post and a drive and a to the left and fade something.
But let me ask you a question, right? If Wemby doesn't get better at all, right, in this next offseason, do you think there's a possibility that the Spurs could go back to the finals?
No.
Why?
The West will be tougher, even tougher next year.
But I think
they got past the Thunder because the Thunder were hurt.
No, but that's the whole problem with the Spurs in general, because there's too much. You have a second overall pick on your team. You have a fourth overall pick on your team, and again, they should get better. No.
Yeah. But like, as good as deep and talented as the Spurs are, I don't think they're a well-constructed team, like fit-wise. Like, I don't think, and I think Wemby's covering for a lot of that.
But listen to what you're saying though. You said that this was supposed to be a see what we have year. Yeah. Right? So we're seeing what we have, but also in seeing what we have, to me, I think you've identified Castle and Harper are going to be part of your future. Like you've identified that.
That's what you.
You've identified. It's like,
and even Champagne is a 3-point shooter.
But I'm just saying, regardless.
But
right?
now you know what you can move.
Right.
So now you know what you can move to fill out to make a better actual roster.
But what I'm saying is, I think that there's a world where even if Wemby stays exactly how he is, Spurs get better. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's a problem for Wemby individually, because he doesn't necessarily have to get better for the Spurs to be better. Because
to get back to the finals specifically.
Yes,
that's why I went to the rest of the West.
Because think about, like,
Spurs can be better and still not make it back to the finals.
But what I'm saying is, like, at bare minimum, like we said, Wemby is defensively is as effective as Gobert, who is a multiple defensive player of the year. Wemby's already solidified defensive player of the year for next year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it is
win
what
every
it is.
Year. Yeah.
Right. So offensively, he averaged 25 points a game, which we don't really see. So it's like he could, if let's say he gets worse and he just does 20 points a game or something like that. But now you have Dylan Harper who's giving you 17 to 20. Or you got Castle who's giving you 17 to 20. You got those other. If they get better, the Spurs will be a better team, and Wemby doesn't have to get better. And I think, to me individually, like you said, like this is the best thing for him. I think some of the success or it being early and him doing the monks and this and that, whatever. I don't know if it's going to be enough to really push him to. I don't know if we'll ever get full potential Wemby. That's my thing. I think he'll
with this
get better.
coaching staff.
I think he'll get better, but I don't think we'll ever see the full gamut of what everybody thinks he could be, because it's just, why does he have to? Or you have to develop some of the other people. Like if Dylan Harper and Castle are a next year removed and they take a step further, this is a different series. We don't need Wemby to do all that. It just is. You know what I mean? But like Castle can't create for his own shot. Like right now, he can't get his own bucket. Dylan Harper can at times, but he's like limited in minutes or whatever. So, but it's like, if they get better, the team's better. Wemby can just be Wemby. Like, we'll see. So I don't know. And I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. The monks, he was just doing a lot this year. I don't see it.
They'll take this loss on the chin. They'll take it on the chin. Wemby wants to be the best.
Wait, hold on.
Wanting and doing what you need to do are two different things.
Wait, Clay. If let's say the Knicks complete this sweep.
Yeah.
The Spurs get swept in the finals. What would you grade the Spurs season? A success, a failure, an A, a B, a C? Like, what would you rate the Spurs season if they get swept this year?
I'd say it's a A minus or a B plus.
Okay, then what are we talking about?
Yeah, but like that's not you're in the you lost in the finals. Like the goal is to win the finals.
I get it, but like we're talking, and I get people
I
don't like that we're crowning Wemby.
Put it this way.
I don't get
Lee, put it this way. I think it would have been better for Wemby specifically if they lost to the Thunder.
In terms of his legacy or his,
No,
him?
in terms of his improvement, him individually improving as a player and getting better as a player. I think if they lost to the Spurs, he would have got better than he will have got better from this.
I disagree. And Lee, I'll let you finish specifically because, and this is something I talked to with Marone the other day. Wemby has yet to go against the offensively capable, bigger center. They have that with Cat. That exists with Jokic out there. He hasn't faced Jokic in a playoff series. He's like resting on his laurels, hyped that he beat Chet. Chet isn't that. He hasn't dealt with the Giannis, the Cat, the Jokic, even the Embiid. He hasn't dealt with any of that yet. So he needed to see this at some point to know, hey, this is what it's like. This is what you'll have to defeat in order to win the championship at some point. So
right now he's finding out, like you said, he's finding out there's a difference between Chet and Cat.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, and Cat's not even top one. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. It's like that's not even.
That might be a new conversation. Okay, where is Cat? Cat might be Finals MVP.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Cat?
I think Sebastian, you put it in our group chat the other. You said, does he fall top 10 all time greatest centers?
Yeah. So I asked the group chat.
Yes.
You gotta think about it, man.
Think about it. He's already the greatest
it,
shooting big of all time, according to him and according to the stats. He has 6 All-Star appearances, multiple All-NBAs. He'd have a finals run with a narrative shift that is different than most people have ever had in their career.
Are we talking just win or finals MVP?
And he's finals MVP for this.
Okay.
Because then he'd be in even rarer air in terms of accolades. On the back of your card, it'll say champion and finals MVP for him. There's how many people that have gotten that?
First Jersey born finals MVP.
Yeah, and Lee, I love it. We have the thing, what does it mean for their legacies? For Cat specifically, I posed the question in a couple group chats. People were saying, oh, it'll be like the Dirk Renaissance, right? And I agreed with that because Cat was viewed in a specific way for most of his career. He's weak, he's trash, et cetera, can't get it done, too soft. And now he's shifting his game, and there's a renaissance in how he's viewed to the community. Somebody in my group chat said it's more similar to the A-Rod chip in 2009 with the Yankees, where you're this insanely talented player, probably the best player on the team, actually, as far as overall talent, but you come and you take a backseat to the captain, the winner in the team, in Brunson and Jeter, and then you have your run to reclaim your actual narrative. And I love that. I knew you would like that because I know you like Cat as a Jersey boy from Piscataway. Him getting A-Rod comps, how do you feel about that, Lee?
That's the first I've heard that comparison, and that's 1,000% accurate. Shout out whoever that was. That's a great comparison. Everything you said was perfect. Because I think we forget how hyped Cat was in his first couple of years.
First overall
there were all those. There's all those polls, that every time, who would you want to start a franchise with? The
Cat won most of them. Yeah,
he
won most of those polls for years.
A couple of years.
Yeah.
When he was dropped in those 2010 games before they got Ant Edwards, and then they got Ant, and everyone was like, "Oh, this duo is going to be crazy." And then Jimmy Butler kind of blew all that up. Shout out Jimmy Butler watching these guys play.
Man.
But yeah, because then people got as the media is, first they love you, then they hate you, right? And then people start hating on Cat. People got at him for being a little zesty here in New York. But then, here he comes, and like you said, he's the one who came, had the superstar status, changed his game to fit with the already existing star, even though arguably he was better. A-Rod was, of course, better than Jeter. Statistically, I think Cat was probably more valued than Brunson, being a 2010 center guy. We just talked about him being hyped up. And then he's to his credit, he took the back seat. He had no problem with being the quote-unquote Robin, and And now look at him. I hope he wins Finals MVP. That would be a great redemption arc for him. I know Brunson's has been struggling lately, so we'll see. I mean, he's definitely their MVP of the entire playoffs, not just the finals. He was the catalyst. I think you mentioned that last week. You know, the change to Karl Anthony Jokic has really started the whole win streak, and like it's a whole new team since they started doing that. So yeah, shout out Jersey.
See, I knew Lee would like that one, man. I told you I had one in the pocket for you, bro.
That's a good one. I like that.
But Lee, is he top 10?
Top 10.
Top 10 center all time.
That's
Top 10 center all time.
It's tough. Because you got locks, right? It's Kareem, Hakeem, Shaq, Jokic, Wilt, Russell. You know what I mean? Moses Malone.
There's a lot of 10 is.
Would he clear Embiid? Yes. Yeah, probably. Right?
No, I think
No?
I think right now Embiid is higher because of his MVP.
With the Finals MVP and a
But
championship.
if Cat gets a Finals MVP, I think it puts them on the same level.
Okay.
Because a single MVP, is that worth a Finals and a Finals MVP?
The thing is, to me, Cat and Embiid are already relatively close. To me, already. I don't respect Embiid.
But right now, all-time rankings, you have to put Embiid higher.
Yeah,
MVP.
I would.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, is he over Pat Ewing? Is he over Patrick Ewing? I'd still have Ewing over him as a.
Yeah, if Cat gets a ring, yes.
Why is Patrick Ewing above Cat?
As a Knick, he had to do way more than Cat has had.
No, we're not talking about as a Knick. We're talking about all-time.
But the thing, wait. No, as a Knick, you're talking about a championship Finals MVP.
Yeah.
He's above
Ewing got zero.
He's above Ewing. He's above Ewing. I hate to tell you this.
Yo, listen.
But he is.
Pat took much weaker than
Doesn't matter.
Had worse than Wemby got right now.
Doesn't matter.
And brought them to the finals, bro.
Doesn't matter.
Okay?
Because the thing about it is, when you tell the narrative 10 years from now, you're going to be like, Cat beat Wemby.
Oh, my God.
That's what you're going to say.
Cat locked up Wemby.
Cat beat Wemby. Cat locked up Wemby.
Yo, Patrick Ewing survives too much for this, man. I'm sorry, man.
Patrick Ewing ain't up there, man.
Over Pat all time?
Yes.
As a Knick?
Yes, man. Y'all saying Brunson's the best Knick ever.
Yeah.
Like,
got
but
4
Cat
seasons.
can't get that? Cat doesn't get that?
Brunson's putting up Michael Jordan numbers in the playoffs, bro.
So it's Cat. What's Cat
Cat's the
doing? What's
MVP.
Cat doing?
You just agreed.
Cat is the reason y'all are in the finals.
Cat's the MVP.
And man.
You just don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Over Patrick Ewing?
Yes.
Patrick Ewing owns every Knicks record
for now,
and went to 2 finals.
Wait, he didn't win it.
Wait, exactly. After the Knicks,
John started
he didn't
one
win
for 19.
He didn't win it.
After the Knicks win and they get this sweep, Patrick Ewing is about to be the 4th best Knick of all time.
Sheesh.
Wait, what's your Mount Rushmore? Hold on.
And that's true.
This is blasphemy.
No,
you're saying 4th?
Brunson,
yes.
Frazier, Cat, Ewing.
No Willis? No Reed? So he's 5th now?
Cat might be 5th.
Cat
might be 5th.
Cat can be 5. Cat can be 5.
No.
But Ewing is Ewing will be top.
Going down.
Listen, I'm willing to bump Willis. Okay? And maybe that's not fair to Willis, but I'm willing to bump Willis. Ewing is on the Mount Rushmore, period. I don't care what y'all say.
Not after Brunson and Cat stamp their mark.
Brunson and Cat can get in there. Ewing and Frazier are locks. There's no conversation I'm willing to have.
Listen, man.
How can he be a
lock?
0 rings?
Yeah, how can he be a lock?
He led the team to 2 finals and owns every single franchise record.
But Cat's better.
Everyone.
Cat's better.
Does anyone mention Allen Iverson's finals record?
Hold on. Are the Knicks this
Does anyone mention Iverson's finals record?
Hold on.
Does the loss of the finals matter?
The Knicks have 2 championships ever. And you're going to hold the fact that Patrick Ewing didn't win a championship?
You're doing it for Brunson.
Yeah.
You're literally doing it for Brunson.
Brunson has more time in. He does.
You can't elevate Brunson.
Yeah, you're doing it for Brunson.
Elevate Brunson for winning a ring and then not count it
And
again.
Cat's gonna win and get Finals MVP? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all don't get it. Y'all
Let me, Sebastian, let me say something. The person that you're gonna say is number one, Jalen Brunson, for winning a championship, number one Nick all time, is going to lose the Finals MVP to Cat.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna put Cat over Ewing.
No. That's the game.
It's not the game. You got the game fucked up. You got it
Y'all
wrong.
don't get it, man.
Yeah,
I get in the fandom rankings.
Yeah.
Ewing. I get in the fandom rankings. You could have Ewing higher, but if we're being like resume stacking, there's no way. If Cat wins Finals MVP, come on.
He'll have an argument. I'll give him that.
Hey. Ewing is. Hey.
Yeah. As for Brunson, y'all brought him up. What this would mean for him and his legacy. Obviously, the Becky Hammond conversation was always dumb to me. I'm gonna be honest. The narrative that a small guard can't win, it's laughable to me. It always was.
No,
Steph Curry is small. Isaiah Thomas was small. Go ahead, Lee, because it was nonsense. I'm gonna ether Becky.
She's still 1,000% right.
Stop. Well, you're gonna say because Cat's the best player?
No. But you have to look at her full quote. Her full quote was obviously there's exceptions to the rule, right? So like she mentioned Steph Curry and obviously Isaiah Thomas.
Someone else mentioned Steph Curry.
But where she was wrong was that Jalen Brunson needs to be in that category of Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas. Okay. On average, you do not want to build a team with a small guard. Like there's a reason teams don't do it unless you have an exception. And I think, but when she said that, no one had Brunson in that category of Steph Curry. But obviously now we have to realize Brunson is the exception to the rule. So they can both be right. That's what I'm trying to say.
So Lee, with that in mind, so I mean, all due respect to Becky Hammond, she's a legend in her own.
But I guess my argument to that would be it's like who are the best players on teams that were small guys that didn't make it?
Iverson,
probably Iverson, Chris Paul.
Hold on, but this is my issue with that logic in the first place, right? Iverson made the finals.
So did Chris Paul.
And they faced the 2001 Lakers with Kobe Bryant and Shaq and didn't win. So it's like, okay, if you're going up against one of the greatest teams of all time, then yeah, the small guard's probably not going to win. But that Sixers team could have beat a dozen of other finals teams. In my opinion, listen, they had Defensive Player of the Year on the team.
Yeah, and I agree with that to an extent because, like, to me, the way I look at it is like, if Iverson is 6'8", do the Sixers win? Probably not.
No.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't a height thing, like in that specific case, you know. But I don't know, like if Chris Paul is taller in the Suns and Bucks series, do they win?
He might be able to defend that
Chris
fast
Paul
break a little better.
If Chris Paul was Cade Cunningham's height,
that's what I'm saying.
If Chris Paul was Cade Cunningham's height, he'd be LeBron James.
That is also true.
So it's a little different.
Yeah,
he'd be better than LeBron James. He'd be able to snake screens and hit mid-range jumpers.
But there's been a lot of guards to get there. Like Gary Payton got there, but obviously he ran into Jordan.
I just think her quote was dumb because it's like, what, Steph's like 6'3"? So it's like
the quote, or at least the thought process.
Steph's not really a small guard.
Yeah,
Steph's like 6'4". Yeah.
To me, the thought process behind the quote is dumb because as an NBA coach, it tells me you're lacking vision and creativity around personnel deployment.
Yeah.
Like you can build a roster around any skill set, and it's up to you as the coach to maximize or optimize the offense and the defense.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have the vision that you could do this. That tells me you have a limited scope of what's possible. Which again, I'm not trying to knock her, but clearly Mike Brown is seeing it.
First off, remember when she said this? This was before this is when they first signed Brunson. Before he had his playoff runs. Before he knew anything.
This was when the Knicks.
When they first signed
last year. Yeah, no.
Like 2 years ago. It was like 2 years ago.
It was a year after, but we had already made a playoff run. I think we already beat the Cavs. It was, can the Knicks be the guy? Do they need a 1A guy? And they were like, oh no, because Brunson's too small. And Perk was like, oh, they already have that guy. So Perk was trying to say like, yo, they already have a 1A. She said, no, he's too small. That was her direct response to him saying that about Brunson. Granted, Brunson excelled and elevated his game beyond what he was then, technically, but he was already showing up, putting signs of like, yo, I'm putting 30. On the Mavs, he dropped 30 in consecutive games against the Jazz in the playoffs. No Luka. Like, he'd already shown signs of, yo, I can do this in high leverage playoff situations. So I'm not giving her no.
But the consensus at the time, the consensus of the league was that Brunson was not in that tier. Like, there's a reason no one paid him. There's a reason he took a pay cut. He didn't have suitors lining up the door.
But we were farther enough removed from that, is what I'm saying.
But like at the time she said the quote, 99 out of 100 people had him ranked below Devin Booker, below Donovan Mitchell, below like all those guards, below Edwards. Like he was not.
So let me ask y'all this: we talked about Cat's legacy, right? What would this chip? No Finals MVP. What would it mean for Brunson? Is he a top 10 point guard of all time? Is he over Dame? Like, where do y'all got him?
All time.
He's top 50. He's top 50 all time. He's a top 50 All NBA player.
Mm-hmm. Like he'll make the next NBA's top 100 when they come out in like 20 years or whatever. Okay.
He's definitely better than Dame. He's
definitely better than Dame.
Yeah, I think you got to put him over Dame.
Ring.
Yeah.
I'm willing to put him over Dame, but I feel like if you replace Brunson and Dame, like we would be in a similar space right now.
I don't think.
Nah,
No.
I can't say that.
Dame has never had the wing defenders and a talented big.
Yeah,
he's never had this roster in his life.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's disrespectful to Brunson. Then you can just
yeah.
Hey, man.
Just saying anyone of his archetype can come in. I don't believe that.
He'd be stretching the defensive out even further, shooting from 35 feet. Hey, man. He doesn't have as good ISO game, but he's more athletic.
If Brunson wins a ring, who's ranked higher all time? Chris Paul or Brunson?
Chris Paul.
For now, yeah.
I'm gonna go Chris Paul. If the Knicks run it back, then that's a different story. But like Chris Paul.
I mean,
So Brunson needs 2 rings to pass Paul with 0 rings.
But he doesn't have like the accolades. Like Brunson's just now getting his respect. Like he doesn't have multiple All-Stars. Like you were just talking about it, halfway through his career, he was looked at as, oh, the Knicks overpaid to get him.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't have the same cachet around his name. At least league wide, all-time rankings wide. He'll have playoff numbers, sure, but will Brunson end up with 20,000 points? Probably not.
Mm-mm.
He's not going to have 10,000 assists. He's not going to have anywhere near that level. Yeah.
We'll have the counting stats.
So it'll just be a narrative, and you did it in New York kind of a thing, versus like, hey, you were an MVP candidate for the peak of your career. Like Chris Paul was an MVP candidate for multiple years. Yeah. Winning 60 games a year in the West with the freaking Hornets.
So
like
I got a question towards like accolades, right? Like, do you think, especially now because we have like the game limits and stuff like that, do you think that there should be a difference in how we look at like some of the mid-season stuff, or like even like the conference MVPs? Because like let's say like Brunson didn't play the 50 games, right? But he wins Eastern Conference like MVP. And let's say next year Knicks go back, whether they win or lose, right? Like win or lose in the finals next year. Like he has another Eastern Conference. Like, is that counting towards accolades if he's not getting like all NBA or something like that? Because it's like, in a way, it could be looked at as kind of like almost like the LeBron thing where he was like on the East, like without him like making those teams. Like, would it count? Do you think it will count like going forward?
Yeah, I think it will, only because, how do I say this? I always talk about winning in New York meaning more, or it being different, or having more weight to it. I think a Eastern Conference Finals MVP that he has to get the Knicks to the finals has more weight than anybody else's winning Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Does that make sense? So like because he's on the Knicks doing it,
But I'm not
and the
talking about
drought
that.
that we've had,
But we're not
you're
talking
saying
about that.
for
I'm just
what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
all time because most people
Oh.
are not going to be like because he was on the Knicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just going to look at like the accolade.
I don't think people care about Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
No one
Not,
cares.
Nobody cares.
But I'm saying not now. But I'm saying, do you think it could be? Because, for example, like the all NBA teams are looking kind of crazy. You know what I
They
mean?
look
So
stupid.
so if they continue to look like this, like, will there be some type of caveat to? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it shifts all the way, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like there's certain people who make it. It was just like I don't think they'll make it again if people are healthy. Like I don't think. I mean, Brunson going into 30 for like next year. Like, is he a? I don't know if he's a lock to be an all-star. Like going further.
Aren't you the one that said winning in the finals will automatically make him looked at in a way that he's like an automatic
I
shoo-in
think
for
I
All-Star?
think that. No, I think that. I'm just asking a general question.
Okay.
Because you know, like it could be a thing. Like to that same extent, like, you know, not wishing it on, but like if he doesn't play 50 games, he won't be MVP. Yeah, but he'll be an NBA. He'll be an MVP player.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's just a weird thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know it's going to be rare for people to care about conference finals MVPs.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be, yes, we're having this discrepancy or just like where the all NBA third team looks ridiculous. It was like Chet, Duran is on there. Who else was on there? I think it was Maxey. It was Jalen Johnson, and it was who was the last guy?
I think the only reason I say it is because like when we look back on evaluate people, we're not gonna, like, for example, like look at Luka this year. He didn't get anything because he didn't hit the games, but he led the league in scoring. And he had a crazy season. But when we look back on it, we'll be like, oh, Luka only had 4 All NBAs, or you know. But we're not gonna be like, yo, because he didn't play, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, but there's gonna be arguments like that where you're just like, people are gonna stack accolades, and it's like, oh well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just try to do what the Packers doing, man.
At the end of the day, in 20 years, no one's gonna care about the games played. They're just gonna look at the if he got the votes.
Exactly.
But we'll know the truth.
Exactly.
We'll know Luka deserved an All NBA selection this year.
But I don't think it'll ever get diluted to the point of like the NFL Pro Bowl. That's a sham.
Man.
Yeah,
that's a completely different thing.
Oh,
At least I feel like it won't. I don't think it'll ever get to that level.
I think they should limit it to 10, 2 teams, no all third teams, bro.
Well, now they're positionless too, right? So
yeah, man, top 10. And then it's a real thing. We're not getting the third best player on a team because they won 65 games. Okay.
Nah, I like it because then you get more people paid. You have 3 teams, more people can get paid. How about the players?
Wait, did Luka make All NBA?
No, I don't think so.
I thought he didn't make it. He didn't make the games.
I don't know.
Alex saying he made
he
it in the chat.
Maybe he did. Because he got cleared for like the thing. I don't think
he
he
get the
MVP
exception.
votes.
I thought he got the exception.
He got the exception. So I think he made the team, but he didn't get any MVP votes. But to me, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. 33, 7, and 8.
Yeah, he made All NBA.
33, 8, and 8. He didn't get no MVP votes.
Yeah, he made the first team. Yeah.
But he didn't get any MVP votes.
Shout out to Luka, bro.
Shout out to Luka, man.
I don't know why Cade got a waiver. Luka missed games because his daughter was born. Cade got a waiver because they felt like it.
It was good for the league.
I guess.
Yeah, Luka was 4th in MVP voting, but no first place votes.
That's crazy.
Y'all ready for me to go all the way in on my Knicks and the refs, man? Because it's time. I'm waiting.
Go ahead, man.
All right. My hot take from this series is 2 things, man.
Two things.
One, Knicks dynasty is incoming, man. And it's the best thing that could possibly happen for the NBA.
You said dynasty?
Dynasty?
Yes.
Dynasty.
Okay.
The Knicks dynasty. Now, barring any injuries, obviously, and any major shakeups to the East, I don't see any team in the East beating Knicks 4 times in 7 games. I said that at the beginning of this year. I'm saying it now. I think even if the Celtics were to make like a Giannis trade, I don't think that they would be favored or should be favored to beat the Knicks. And the West was supposed to be this bloodbath, but they got Bambi Wemby walking through them like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they can't hang with us without ref help. So I know we've crowned dynasties early in the past couple years. I look at the Jokic fake dynasty. I look at the Spurs, the Celtics after
Thunder.
them, the Thunder just now. But the Knicks have something that those teams don't have. They have the best fitting team, period. So the way the roster has been constructed, every single piece fills in a gap that is presented by the previous piece. Brunson's a weak ball defender. They got the 2 best wings. They need movement and shooting from their bigs. They got Cat. Every single piece fits together so perfectly. And we mentioned Brunson earlier. The man took $113 million less. And Macau and OG followed suit in taking less money then. Cat is up for an extension this offseason. He's already made mention of being willing to take less money now. So I think what the Knicks have an advantage over every other team, and Pablo, please leave us alone. Dolan paying these boys under the table to take this less money to keep the roster together. So shout out to Leon Rose. He going to keep the boys all together. Shamit, Mitch, they're going to come back, 2-year deals. They're going to be able to play in the apron. And the amount of money we're charging for tickets, we can afford the luxury tax because we're charging people $15,000 to get into the game at all. So when I say it was the best possible thing for the league, I mean that a couple different ways. One, it prevents the Wemby's the GOAT talk from happening too early, the way it happened with LeBron. And obviously, people have their different GOATs, Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, etc. I ain't like Wemby being up in those combos. I know I put him there just so us beating him can mean more. But I think that's better for the league as far as discourse. And money being generated. I think this is going to be one of the highest rated finals in history. It already has surpassed most finals in recent memory in Game 1 and Game 2 as far as viewership and just revenue. We're charging so much money in a collective bargaining. Everybody eats from that. So I think the league needs to realize it, that a Knicks dynasty will help the league better than any other potential dynasty that could ever exist. I don't know why it took so long for us to get here, but I'm glad we're here. Hopefully the league offices understand that and they don't try to rig games like they did in Game 2 for the Spurs, because that was absolutely egregious. But yes, the Knicks dynasty is here, and I hope y'all are ready for it, man. Shout out to Leon Rose for building the roster. Just make sure you get Mo Diawara locked up for a couple years, because then we really cooking. So, are y'all ready for the Brunson dynasty? No?
It'll be interesting how they fill out the rest of the team in the next couple of years, because they do have their core locked up, like you just said, for like 3-4 years. Their big 4, Cat, OG, Brunson, Bridges. I think Hart's locked up too for another year or two.
Another year or two.
Yeah. So we'll see, because you're going to lose Mitch. Mitch is going to go. He's
No, we
going to
not.
get paid somewhere.
No, we not.
The same way you lost Hartenstein, you're going to lose Mitch the same way. You can't afford to pay him.
You can't afford to pay Mitch big money. He don't play. We're gonna get Mitch on the discount. Watch.
So, well, unless that's the only way is everyone takes a discount.
Everybody taking one.
When someone's gonna throw money at Mitch, Alvarado's gonna get paid. Deuce McBride's gonna get paid. Like,
we got Deuce for another year.
You're not gonna get all these guys to pay. Well, that's the thing. So it's like, you're not gonna be able to re-sign these guys. Like McBride, his last year is next year. I think he's due like a little less than $4 million.
Yeah.
But if you go into contract negotiations, he's gonna want at least $10 million, right? So it's like, do you trade Deuce and get what you can now, or do you hang on to him and know you're not gonna sign him? So it's like guys like Mitch Robinson, Alvarado, Deuce, Shamit, like all these guys have been big contributors. Obviously, you need a bench to do anything in the NBA. So, and you have no first round picks. You have nothing in the draft coming for the next couple
we got to
years.
pick this year, man.
So where's your bench coming from? Unless you're gonna be one of those guys who just signs all the 35-year-old vet minimum guys, ring chasers.
I'm gonna say a name for you specifically, Brock Aller. He is our cap guru, capologist. He will make it work to fit everybody in the CAA mafia. Keep them in the family, man. Shout out to the boys, man.
I think of that 5 though, I think you're gonna have to. One of them's gonna have to go. But I think it's probably gonna be Hart. I think Josh Hart's probably gonna be the one to go.
Hart? I mean,
are you gonna re-sign him after this year? He'll be 33. He's making $20 million now. He's gonna have to be the one to go.
It's a team option.
Take less money, man.
Unless he takes less, yeah.
Everybody taking less. That roommate's pot, they already getting $100 million off the table, man. Everybody taking less.
I think the contracts are in their favor for sure. I mean, I think we talked about it before, where it's like the best and worst thing for the Knicks at some point was like they're gonna have this roster for a while. Mm-hmm. So it's like it worked out. Yeah. So like they at least got next year. You know, like they have next year until they got to decide on like Cat and Hart.
Put it this way: we're still not a second apron team right now.
Yeah.
So we got another 2 years to play in the apron.
I guess like Cat's due like $60 million soon, right?
Yeah.
His extension is this. He's extension eligible this offseason. I need
Cat
to be like, yo, I'm good with $40 million.
His max contract's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be wild. He didn't make All NBA, thank God. Shout out to the All NBA. We've been paying Cat $80 million a year.
Yeah, but he's still got 2 years to get it.
He'll get it next year.
He'll get it next year. Yeah, so he's gonna get it. Yeah.
We gotta extend him off a lower number right now, man. That's what we need.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the roster, looking at the contracts. I mean, this is what they got to go with.
So
we need more.
How many rings did the Knicks win in the next 5 years?
A dynasty needs dynasty needs to be 3 or more, right?
3, yeah, 3 in 6 years. 3
you
in
said 5 years.
3 in 5 years. That's a dynasty. They need 3. They need 3 shit. 5 for 5 is going.
Nah, 3 in 5 years. Starting this year is the first year.
Mm-hmm. This is year 1 of the dynasty, right? So you got to win 3 in 5 or 6.
5
back
years?
to back.
So you're saying in 2029, 2030? Nah.
You might be a little old then. A little long in the tooth.
Yeah, everybody's 30 next year.
Yo, that's prime.
This was like the '96 Bulls ages. The '96 Bulls were on that.
But you gotta figure like a Josh Hart player is not gonna age well after a while. It's not gonna work out.
We need to re-up Mo Diawara and insert him into the starting lineup next year. That's what I'll know.
He has to play.
Listen, when he plays, his career high versus the Spurs, man, 18 points, 6'3".
I mean, he's 21.
The key is gonna be Bridges and OG.
Aging,
how they age in the next couple of years, because they're gonna. OG's 28, Bridges is 29, going into their 30s. Can they still be that elite 3-and-D wing?
I feel like Bridges is gonna be the question mark for sure going forward.
OG, just looking at those contracts, OG's contract is wild.
It's nasty, bro.
For as good as I love OG, I love OG,
money, bro.
But look at that contract. That's
a lot of money for a dude who does not create for himself. I'll say that. Yeah. But the defense is real. Will the defense stay that real?
That's what I'm saying. OG continue to be worth $40 million for the next 4 years at his age.
Hopefully, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, you're talking about 2030. Nah. I think y'all got 2 more years.
Well, when they get Giannis, if they get Giannis,
we're out of Giannis. We're out. Shout out to Cat. He really deaded the Giannis conversation. That's so wild.
Yeah,
that's over. I mean,
so who's beating us? Y'all saying no dynasty? Who's taking us out?
A lot of people could, man.
You still got the Pistons. You still got the Celtics.
Team's gonna get better, man.
You still got the Hawks.
team's gonna get better, man. I will say I think a big piece depends on. I mean, obviously, a big piece depends on Cat, right? Like, is Cat going to be this going forward, or is this
Right.
kind of like a flash in the pan? You know, of like, hey, he's just on one right now. I
He
do,
on it for this one run, or is this what the new Cat is?
yeah, like the system fits him, but like he's literally been able to adapt and do whatever. So I think that's a big piece. But I don't know. I'm not done with the Celtics just yet.
I am.
I think I the only reason I say that is because whether they're good currently constructed or not, they're gonna have a piece to play. You know, at some point.
Between Brown, Tatum,
Yeah.
that front office, and that coaching staff, you can't ever count them.
Yeah, like they're either gonna blow it up or not blow it up, but trade one of them to get better pieces, or they're gonna make some moves or do something. But so I don't count them out.
Yeah, I remember when the Rockets were like really, really good, and then they lost to LeBron, and then they blew it up, and then they retooled, and then they came back, and they lost to LeBron again. That's how I feel about the Celtics. Yeah, I always talk about them as if they're this big bad boogeyman.
But at the
that's
same
not
time,
them.
won a ring. They've won a ring
That's
already.
not them.
But also beat the Celtics at full strength.
We did that.
You didn't.
Oh, come on.
You didn't.
Oh my God,
You didn't.
bro. We was up 3-1
I hear what you're
bro.
saying. You weren't up 3-1 before the Achilles because
He got hurt game 2.
yeah,
What was it, up 15?
yeah, like it wasn't
3-1.
3-1. Like
It was
Hold on.
it wasn't 3-1.
2-0, and we were up double digits in the fourth quarter as OG got the steal to put us up like 15. That's when he blew his shit, bro.
Nah.
That was a 3-0. All
Nah.
right, man.
Nah.
I mean,
So,
3-1.
so I'm just saying you're
3-1.
saying that, but like you haven't beat them full strength yet.
I'm
So
not scared of the Celtics.
That's fine. You don't have to be scared. I mean, I think other
I'm not.
teams are going to make moves. I think the Heat / Bam, something's going to happen there. Spo is always like in contention. You know, I think some of those like dynasty. I don't know about the Pistons. I'm not really kind of sold on them. I think the West is just. I mean, the West is going to get better. So I don't know if someone comes from the West to the East. Like, I don't know.
Get handled like Wemby getting handled, man.
I mean, maybe. Wemby
might be
not that great.
It might be like exactly like this year for the next couple of years, where whoever comes out the West is gonna have to literally go through war, and then the Knicks just might be the best team standing in the East
after casually walking through everybody. Nah,
yeah. It's funny though because I feel like we still got to figure out where Giannis goes.
That's the one. Listen, if the Thunder could go get Giannis, and there was reports saying that they're out on Giannis, sure, Presty. But if the Thunder go get Giannis, I might switch up my tone.
It's hard to say because it's like it's hard to predict because like we mentioned last week, there's gonna be a lot of top level movement this offseason.
Well, the conference goes through Giannis. We all know that.
Not anymore. It goes through us.
Not anymore.
Well,
Not anymore.
he got hurt, so you can't really say that.
That's true. When Giannis is in the playoffs,
yeah. When he's not broken, like when he's not injured.
I'll say this:
like,
you're saying that Giannis never beat the Knicks.
You never beat Giannis.
He's
so
not worthy.
Like, what are we saying?
He's not that guy no more.
Giannis got a chip. The Knicks don't right now.
Not yet.
So
hit me on Wednesday.
I mean, Giannis arguably got the greatest finals performance ever. So,
hey, shout out to Giannis. That was 8 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
2020, 2021. No,
it was 8 years ago.
Feels like 8.
It was like 4 years ago, like 4 years ago.
Feels like 8.
No,
you know?
I know 8 years was like the last time Knicks were relevant.
It's longer ago than that. It's a lot longer than that, bro.
If you don't know why it might be a Knicks dynasty? Because if I'm being honest, if the Knicks win this ship, Brunson and Towns might be the best duo in the league.
Like, yeah, remember we started the year?
It's not even
how high up is the Brunson Cat duo? They weren't even top 10.
They weren't.
In people's eyes.
After this year, I can't think of off the top of my head what's a better duo.
The best duo?
Lee,
Who's better?
Imagine A-Rod and Jeter was actually friends, man. We see
SGA and Chet? No.
Yeah.
Wemby and Castle, Wemby and Fox, no.
Brown and Tatum, no.
Brown and Tatum, Jokic and Murray. What else? Who else is there?
Yeah. Talk to him, Lee.
Cade don't got a duo.
I got y'all, bro. In 2 years,
It's the best duo.
when
Brunson and Cat is the best duo in the league.
in 2 years, when Jokic goes to the Lakers to pair up with Luka, that'll be the best duo. But
Yeah.
it'll take some time.
That will happen. I'm not counting out the Blazers, honestly.
The Blazers.
Yeah.
That got nothing to do. That got nothing to do with
Denny?
me over on this side.
Yeah,
bro.
Denny, and I mean Dame is kind of past it, but
They got a pick this year too early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Duos, it's gonna be Book and Cade will be in contention when Book goes to the Pistons.
Oh,
be.
Book and Cade.
could be.
But it'll take some player movement, is what is the
Yeah,
point. It'll take
it's gonna
some,
be
as
player
it is
movement
now.
for sure.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
we agree right now. Brunson Towns best duo in the league.
Could be unless
now.
the Spurs come back and win.
They don't got They don't have Giannis, man.
They don't.
And even when Giannis did it, he had 3 home games to play. Okay.
Going on the road. It's
He
never
ain't-
been done.
listen, Wemby ain't Giannis, man. They act like he Giannis, but he not.
Well, that's the thing. It's all set up. It's all
All I
set up
know-
for Wemby to be the GOAT.
All I know,
It's all set up for
I don't
Wemby to
think
be the
it. I
GOAT.
don't think it happens. If Wemby drops 50 in the Garden Game 3, everybody's shook.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
already-
yeah.
Shook. That's all I know.
I'll
It
say
takes
this.
Game
one
4.
game to get everybody shook.
Listen,
I don't want to be like, I don't want to go there, but there's someone who's going to be in attendance for Game 3
oh
who
god.
might spark,
Oh god.
might change the juju of
Bro.
the Knicks.
Who's
I'm just
coming?
saying.
Who's coming?
Don't even, bro.
They're very controversial.
Oh my god, bro.
Figure
Why he had to be from New York, bro?
That everyone hates.
It's not ideal.
I mean,
Not
It's
ideal.
gonna mess up all the
Positive.
parties in the streets.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
There's gonna be extra security, a Secret Service everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, let us just wild out in the street.
I'll tell you this right now. If he come and the Knicks lose Game 3,
And Wemby drops 50.
somebody might do it, man.
Yeah.
Somebody might crash all the way out.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Knicks fans are insane, bro.
I'll say.
But-
Well, you know who's not gonna be in attendance? Charles Oakley, man. Y'all need to fix
Oh
that.
man.
Oh yeah, fix
Y'all
that
got
shit.
y'all gotta fix that.
Y'all
man.
don't deserve
got-
to win
y'all-
just because of that.
y'all
Y'all
gotta
don't
fix
deserve
that,
to win.
man.
Nah, I'm not hearing this, bro. Y'all just tried to tell me Patrick Ewing is not a top 4 all-time Knick.
What that got to
And
do?
y'all,
What that got to
and
do with
y'all
Charles
want to talk
Oakley
to me
getting
about
tickets?
Charles Oakley? No.
What that got to do with
y'all-
Charles
y'all
Oakley
don't
getting
get
tickets?
to talk to me about legacy Knicks and y'all bumping Patrick Ewing off of the
But
Mount
what does that
Rushmore.
have to do with
Y'all
him
don't
getting
get to do that.
tickets?
Yeah, it's
He
nothing to
was
do with Charles Oakley.
he was threatening Dolan. Okay,
So,
Y'all act
patch that
Oakley
up.
was-
rightfully so.
Patch that
Rightfully
up,
Fine.
man.
Dolan tried to patch it up. Man.
Patch that up,
Yeah.
man.
Listen,
That's
Everyone
what y'all
is Dolan.
need. That's what y'all
There's
need.
nobody
That extra,
defending Dolan.
that extra punch, man. That extra punch from
all right,
Charles
when
Oakley.
Oakley at the game next to Trump, what then?
It'll all get balanced out because Jeremy Lin's gonna be there too.
Oh,
So
man.
it's all right.
I
It'll
will.
balance
I
out.
will say this. I think that if I'm not mistaken, I sent you the video of the kid who won the tickets. Is he gonna be
Yeah.
at Game 3?
I hope so, man.
I think
Little Carmelo.
I think they got him tickets for Game 5.
Oh, the kid who got
Oh
tickets
nah, it can't be Game 5.
for Game
That's not the
5 of the
Garden.
West.
Well, it's much cheaper.
Or I think originally he got tickets for Game 5, and Game 5 never happened.
Yeah.
So
For the
For the-
Cavs game.
yeah, but then
yeah.
Melo got him tickets for what's it called? But I don't know what
Finals.
game he got him.
Melo can afford Knicks finals tickets.
But I'm saying
Also, shout out to the Knicks for having all the alumni pull up and get their little section. I love that.
Except for Charles Oakley.
Apologize, man. Oak was in the wrong.
Oh,
but
he
y'all,
got- so he got him
y'all
tickets to
act as
Game
though
4.
Oak.
Game 4.
Okay, cool. Y'all act as though Oak wasn't in the wrong. You can't be
Listen,
drunkenly
it ain't about that.
attacking,
It ain't
threatening
about
people.
that. It ain't about that, man.
Listen,
It ain't
he was
about that,
wrong,
man.
bro.
It ain't
Shout out to
about
Oak,
that,
He was
man.
wrong.
It ain't
When
about
Oak admits
that.
he was wrong, then we could.
It ain't
can
about
move
that,
forward.
man. It's about bringing people together.
People can make mistakes, all right?
They can.
Yeah.
I would
You
have.
don't just-
I
You don't
would
just
have
turn your back. You're gonna
You
turn
don't.
your back.
Y'all
Because
did all this. Y'all did all this
You
to
did-
get to the finals. You're gonna have that one tarnish on
Oh
your
my
legacy,
God.
man.
An empty
Charles
seat right there where
Oakley
Oakley
wasn't
should have
there,
been.
man. Charles Oakley wasn't there.
Maybe we'll patch that up by game 4.
Got to patch that up, man.
Patch that up, man. Get Oka seat. Have him present the Finals MVP to Cat.
I will say if they
That would be something.
if Knicks win this game 3, I think game 4 is a blowout.
I hope, man.
I think
want a party.
game 4 is a blowout. You can't even hear. You would probably want to be able to hear the telecast.
Yeah.
My one fear with the Knicks and the way they're pricing out the real fans is that some of the fans there are just going to be like, oh, it's for the moment, and not like actual diehard Knicks fans. Like the diehard Knicks fans will be the dudes outside trying to wild out and can't because Trump's there.
But it's going to be
And
that
the people
loud
in
that you're
there
going
are
to
just
hear
gonna
it
be like-
inside.
Oh man, the watch party I was at was crazy, bro. I couldn't hear nothing.
I've seen
wild.
so many videos of people just like in the street, like just go, like it is cool that you can literally just go and be like out the
In
street
part
and
of
you
it.
know it's gonna be like it's gonna be crazy. You don't even have to go anywhere.
Bro, I was blocks away and it was partying in the streets, bro.
I
Just
saw
trying to walk to the station.
somebody put a projector and projected the game on the side of a building,
Yeah.
and people were just watching. it, like-
There were people recording in Hoboken and Jersey City, just recording across the river, and you could hear the crowd
Yeah.
coming over all the way from New York over to Jersey. That's how loud it was.
That's
People
crazy.
just wilding
You
out.
heard what they said? They said they better leave them nuns in San Antonio because there's no God in New York City.
Yo,
Well,
yo, you gotta chill out.
I
They
was like,
gotta
we
chill out,
wildin'.
man.
We
They
wildin'.
gotta
Don't
chill out.
do that. The
There-
Pope
there was
big
a-
fan?
They were saying New York is gonna invade New Jersey when you guys win. Like you're just gonna come annex New Jersey, and we're just gonna.
I think the one biggest trolling thing, which like I don't think Spurs really thought this through, was Wemby did the drum thing. Because he's trying to bring like the European culture to like the Spurs, so like they're bringing the drums,
in the crowd,
for the crowds and
the
everything like that.
tackles,
But the thing is, like now it's like World Cup in Jersey, New York, and now the Knicks are in the finals. Knicks fans, if you really
Careful what
want
you
to
ask for.
troll,
Yeah.
I would come with those drums crazy.
Drums?
Careful what you ask
Drums?
for.
Bro, we need to be hanging the cup banner, man. We already beat y'all.
No.
We
no,
already
do not-
beat y'all.
That's how you fuck it all up. If you hang the, think that's how you would mess it all up. If you
Hang the cup banner.
Hang that
crazy.
shit. Game 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, let me get one last rant in, and I'll shut up about my Knicks until we play again.
Okay.
Lee, I already sent you the videos. I sent it to both of y'all. I think the league was clearly trying to extend this series
With the refs,
and get the Spurs they W, man. And I think it was shameful, bro. Every single 50-50 call, every single questionable call went the Spurs' way. The Mitch technical was ridiculous. I think that was the weakest tech I've ever seen. They even rescinded it. Thank God. Cat's 2 fouls in 30 seconds when we were up 10 in the third quarter was absolutely ridiculous. OG's 3-point attempt that we had to challenge to get our first free throws in the second half with 2 minutes to go or something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. Any Brunson drive where he's getting hand checked on the Spurs press, absolutely ridiculous. The 4-point play from touching Devin Vassell's hair, dreadlocks that they called on Brunson. Deuce's phantom over and back where he clearly didn't go over the line. Ridiculous. And then the Luke Cornett kickball on Brunson's missed free throw. Like, he kicks the ball, bro. OG gets possession, at least looked like he was about to get possession. He kicks the ball. I would normally excuse a couple of those. All 8 of those things went against my team, bro. Are you kidding me?
Listen.
Come on. We didn't have you can't name a single questionable call that went our way. The whole game. Ridiculous.
Yeah, the ref of the whole series has been a little shady.
I'm fine with letting people play and it being physical, but let it go both ways then. Because we got OG and Mitch and Hart. We can be physical if that's what y'all want to do.
Well, yeah, I feel like they let Wemby get away with so much with his block attempts and stuff. Like
Ridiculous, bro.
a lot of them should be fouls. but they're not going
Should
to
be
call it on
fouls
Wemby.
or
They're not gonna,
goaltends. Like
Goaltend.
or goaltends. Yeah,
I'll
they're
say
not
this:
gonna-
they were complaining about the Alvarado lay. I don't think that was a goaltend. I thought that was clean.
that went off the. It touched the glass first,
yeah,
though. That
hit
was a
the
clear.
glass.
Oh,
Hit
I was
the
talking about
glass.
a different one.
Oh, I didn't see that one. But yeah.
I must have missed that one. But it is what it is. Just call it fair, man. Tony Brothers, you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. I was watching this like there was no way
That-
they're doing this, man.
It's crazy. It's kind of crazy because like if I'm the league, I would think the Knicks' success is good for the league, right?
Yeah, but you want it to
Like-
go at
the
least
story.
6 games. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want it to go
Yeah.
6 games. You know?
Yeah, that's
If you go 6, you at least get another Knicks game. Like
Yeah,
another
that's
game in the
fair.
Garden.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
they just don't want to sweep.
I'll say this, man. Somebody asked me if you could guarantee a split at home right now, would I take it? And I had to really think because I want the sweep so bad. But you're guaranteeing me a win, right? Like, 3-1. Technically, one team has come back from 3-1. I don't know. Give me my sweep, man. Knicks and 4. Get the brooms out. 4 in a row. 3 in a row. But yeah,
Was it how many? 13 straight now? Is that what it
that's
is?
13. Yeah, we going for okay. Golden State Warriors numbers, man. 15 in a row.
yeah,
All for it.
I think Spurs got to get this one.
Got to.
Got to get this one. If they can get this one, I think they can make it go 6. But that's about it.
Brunson hasn't even played well yet. We up 2-0, man. I think it's GG.
Wemby hasn't played well.
He played well enough.
Wemby's played the best that he's gonna play.
Hmm.
He not it, man.
Also, you talk about so and so in the crowd. Mitch gonna get activated with that. We didn't even see Mitch go off yet.
Which Mitch, man?
Not their Mitch.
Which
He don't know
Mitch,
what he
man?
doing.
He don't
He
know what he's doing, man.
He don't know what he doing.
It's
bro.
bad because like he gonna get like he need to get fired. Like, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
said
sorry.
No, he's not gonna get fired. He was a
I said
finalist
he's
for
gonna
Coach
get-
of the Year.
He's gonna get
I said
fired,
it
bro.
gave-
He was like 3rd place.
If they
Coach of the
want to
Year.
win for real, he needs to get fired.
or he needs to be better.
He needs to get
I don't know.
fired.
He needs to get better, but
We just talked about the Spurs overachieving, going from a predicted 44-win team. He got this team in the finals right now. You're gonna fire him?
Steve,
He didn't
Leave,
get
they
them
have an alien.
anywhere.
Leave,
He
they have an
isn't-
alien.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Who was hurt? Who was hurt?
But
and only
see-
played
but
like
see- but-
50 games.
see, but Seb, you see what Lee's doing right now? This is exactly the problem. This is why we'll never see prime Wemby. This is exactly why, yo.
Hey,
Exactly why,
man.
man.
Hey, man.
Because
Hey,
he's not, Mitch Johnson. I'm sorry, but like
bring Pop in.
they need something. I would
I'm
be. Well, you can't get him now, but I would have been calling Mike Malone. Like, yo,
Hey, man.
come back. We need you
Shoot,
here.
even just the what was that dude? Taylor Jenkins with the Grizzlies with the wheel offense where it's all just rotating.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm trading De'Aaron Fox for Spo.
They would never. But he would
I'm
never.
trading
They
De'Aaron
would
Fox and a pick for Spo.
That's a good look.
That's what
Also,
I'm
I
doing.
know I said I'm not worried about the East. I feel like Pat Riley got one more lever to play.
Yeah,
bro.
I told you,
He
man.
got
Like,
one more. He got one more big move in him.
listen, man.
They can still get Giannis too. Don't count them out.
That's what I'm saying. They mess around and get Giannis and Ja for whatever reason. For the low.
Oh Jesus, they got. Oh my God, I didn't realize. I'm looking at contract. I didn't realize De'Aaron Fox was signed until 2030.
Yeah, bro. He's making $228 million over the
Jeez.
next 3 or 4 years, whatever it is.
Yeah,
But
he
they signed
gotta
him.
go.
He gotta go.
He got that though because it lined up with all the other rookies.
He gotta go.
He gotta
not paying
go.
anyone.
He gotta go.
He
He
gotta
gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. Jesus Christ, he gotta go.
In fact, go get booked, man. I guess they don't really need book.
No.
Not really.
They need a big. They need a big, and they need a true point guard.
Center. They need a true center.
Yeah. They gonna have to pay.
Just don't
Chet
take
Penny.
Mitch. Just don't take Mitch. That's it. They got money. Don't throw it at Mitch, man. Mitch, stay home. We love you over here.
That's crazy. Dylan Harper getting $12 million. Jesus.
Make
Also, yo, the Spurs be flopping, man. They do.
Yeah.
I know we was
Everyone
talking.
flops.
We was
Everyone
talking about. Nah, ethical hoops is back. That's what the real
Everyone's-
dynasty is. Ethical hoops, man. We here. Y'all try to say Brunson a foul baiter? Nah. Go look at Castle tearing his shit because he want to try to get a call. All that bitching he was doing about SGA. You on the same type of time, sir.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Ethical hoops, man. We back.
Yo,
Also, Webby a dirty player.
Spurs
bro.
gonna be
I
able
don't
to
know if y'all
sign
think
somebody,
dirty.
man. Spurs gonna be able
They
to sign
are.
somebody. That's
They are.
crazy. Because they got
Go get Duran.
Spurs
I mean,
have so much flexibility.
when they
It's
got
crazy.
Kelly Olynyk and Harrison Barnes off the
Yeah.
books.
Mhm. And they could use Fox as a trade piece.
That's what I'm saying. They're all these. Yeah.
They're freeing up $32 million just from not signing them.
Hey, man.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely trading
It's gonna be like in the NFL where you got to try to win now while your QB is still on their rookie deal. Like
Yeah.
Fox and Castle still not getting paid yet. Go in. Wemby either. Go in now. Go load up now.
Champagne
It's
not
crazy.
getting paid either.
It's crazy if you compare the caps, the salary cap tables for the Spurs and the Knicks.
Yeah.
So different
They're totally different.
because we're grown men over here.
That's what
We
I'm saying.
got-
Sure.
They're at the same place right now, but team building wise, the Knicks are at like
The Spurs are like
the Knicks.
4 years
they
ahead of
they
schedule.
built up to get here. The Spurs are just getting started.
Yeah.
It's
Listen, they can
crazy.
have their dynasty when ours is done. Okay.
And they paying
Yeah, talking about-
Sochan, man.
Oh yeah. So shout out to Sochan. Guaranteed ring.
He
Yeah.
got
Shout out
the
to
scouting report. He got the
Chris
scouting
shit.
report.
Jeez. They got Cornette for another 4 years, man.
I like Cornette. He's not good, but I like him.
Jesus.
He's not good, but I like Cornette, man. What's a Nick? Always a Nick.
Jesus, man. That's crazy. Yeah, they're gonna have to restructure some of this, but I mean, it's interesting. Interesting. I don't know. You guys think the Thunder are done though? You don't think Thunder are coming back?
Thunder be back. They'll at least
They'll
be
be
back
back.
in contention. SGA needs to learn how to shoot threes, man. Pull up threes. That if they could do that alone, they would have beat the Spurs. The Spurs shouldn't be here. They're too early.
If J Dub plays, they don't lose to the
Yeah.
Spurs.
If literally any AJ Mitchell, J Dub, if Chet grows some testicles, literally anything. You know what I'm saying? Any of those things. I hope I like Chet. I hope he locks in, bro, because that was shameful what we saw in Game 7. All series was bad, but Game 7, that was the weakest shit I ever seen in my life. Chet was everything we said Cat was for a whole series.
Yeah, but he's small, man. He's small.
I don't care how small
He
you are.
got
Get a
put
bucket,
weight on
bro.
too, man. He got
Go
put
get a
weight on,
bucket,
too.
bro.
That got nothing to do with shooting the ball.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
he
still
was
put.
scared.
You can
He
still
was
do
scared
ball.
for sure.
Bro, we got
He was
OG
scared. He
Anunoby
was scared.
taking
He was
threes
scared.
over Wemby and driving on Wemby. You out here like, nah, man, I'm
We-
passing this up.
I don't think people are making a big enough deal of that. Like, look what happened to Ben Simmons when he got scared. It literally ruined his career.
It's fair.
I think
What was the
I-
difference? Chet Holmgren literally was scared to shoot the ball.
uh,
Can you come back from
Tell
that?
you-
Like, I
I'll
don't
tell
know.
you that they not going to put up with that for $40 million.
nah.
Not
Two
for 40
two
win.
shots? Two shots?
You getting paid $40 million, the highest paid player on their team next year.
Go get Giannis, man.
They're not putting up with that.
Go
Yeah,
get Giannis.
You could have Giannis, Mitchell, the other Jalen Williams, Caruso. You could have oh shit.
Yeah.
Go get Giannis, man. I'm
Dang,
telling you,
that
Preston,
Caruso
you know
deal
what's
is
good for
kinda
you.
crazy.
But then if you're the Spurs, are you like shit? Should we get in on this Giannis? And then
That's
it's
how
like
I
a
said.
bidding
They
war.
should get Giannis just so they don't have to get him. I think that makes
Yeah,
him
they're
win
gonna have
now.
to face him. Like whoever.
Makes him win now,
Whoever
but
doesn't
like I
get him.
said, it doesn't do anything for Wemby.
It doesn't do anything for Wemby. Unless I don't think it does anything for Wemby. But it does
It's
it
a
makes
win
him
now.
impossible. It makes him impossible to beat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, what are you doing? What are you really doing?
How do you score on him?
How do you
I
score?
don't-
Wemby can man the paint. Giannis can play anybody.
That'd be
point
so
of
fun
point
to
of
see.
attack.
That would be
That's how
fun
you
to
end the
see.
Knicks dynasty right there. Go to the Spurs. But would Giannis do it? I feel like
Yeah, that's
Giannis
always
has
the
a
thing.
whole like. I don't see Giannis down to go to the team that
Yeah.
lost to the team in the finals.
Yeah.
Like
He's weird like that.
he
No, but
weird.
if they won, he would definitely not go. But if they lost, Why wouldn't he want to go be?
Then he's just Kevin Durant.
No, but Kevin Durant
No.
joined the team that won.
Also, by the way, y'all,
Kevin
for
Durant
y'all
was the
keeping
team that
track,
beat him.
yeah, but for those of y'all that keeping track, Kevin Durant will be SGA going to the fucking Spurs next year. That's how weak that shit was with Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If SGA went to the Spurs,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
Giannis not trying to go to the West, man. Giannis want to go to the Knicks. He's sick.
Him and Donovan Mitchell are sick right now.
They should team up.
Both of them wanted to be on the Knicks so bad.
They should team up on the Nets, man. It's almost New York.
They should. They should.
Nets? Ew.
Why not? Have fun.
Giannis,
Ew.
Mitchell, and MPJ.
Hey,
Ew.
That's not a bad trio.
That's a terrible
trio.
team. That's a terrible
they're not
team.
winning, but it's
That's a
something.
terrible team.
That's a good
They
trio.
wouldn't win anything.
They're not winning, but they'll have some fun.
Nah, they need to let my man Danny Wolf cook, man.
The Nets got too many bodies. That's the problem.
Danny Wolf,
They're
man.
not committing to anyone. They have too many okay guys.
Yeah, I don't know what their strategy is.
I think the Nets need to move.
To
I don't think
where?
they're doing any. I don't know, but what are we doing? Go back to Jersey, honestly.
Nah.
I
The
don't want
Brooklyn
them.
thing
We don't
is
want them.
stupid.
We don't want them.
It was stupid. They had a real fan base in Jersey. They got nothing now.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what this is about. I forget they're a team a lot of time, to be honest.
They're not a team.
Like I don't know. When
Also,
play.
if they disband the Nets, right? Do the Knicks get their picks back? How did that work?
What picks do they have of yours?
They have a couple more
All
for the
of
Bridges
them.
trade. Yeah, it's like two more years after years and some
Oh, the
swaps.
British trade. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's like 3 more. But like, what happens genuinely if you just stop being a team?
They're gonna add 2 teams. They're gonna add 2 new teams, and they'll be better than the Nets in their
yeah.
first year.
Didn't the Grizzlies just make a trade and all the new tanking stuff like affected their pick with the Jazz? Or am I tripping?
Yeah.
That's BS.
Yeah, they were pissed because now their picks aren't worth as much.
They're like locked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll I think you'll see teams more willing to trade their first round picks now. So we'll see.
You know, everybody's gonna have to figure out a way to beat the Knicks. It's crazy. We really here. Lee's so sick. I see. Look at his face. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, they better win, bro. They better freaking win. I've been talking so much shit.
If they
If they lose this, bro, I'm gonna be shunned, bro. They're gonna throw stones at me in the street.
if they lose, do you what does that do for
Blow it
your
up?
fandom?
It'll never change.
That's
it'll
a
never
tough
change.
one though. I mean
That's
I feel
tough. Yeah,
like
bro,
that's a hey, I'm thinking about changing my fandom moment.
It'll
No.
never be that. I
You
might
don't
take
think
a
so?
break.
If
I might take a break from
lost,
caring.
up
I
up
might take-
up 2-0.
Yeah, I might take a break from being as invested, but like I'll never change up. I can't do it. It'll never be real.
Like, cause we're really saying that like they won how many straight? How many has it been now?
13.
13
And then
straight.
they couldn't get
They couldn't
13
get-
straight, and then you couldn't get 2 out of 5.
Couldn't get 2 out of 5. That's
The
tough.
only thing would be, I mean, knock on wood, like if there was like an injury or something that led to that.
I mean,
like,
that's
that'll be
the
only-
Brunson thing, man. Like you just gotta watch.
Bro,
it.
he don't look right. He don't look right.
If he aggravates
Hopefully.
it.
Mm-hmm. I also, in the press conference, he sounded congested, like he might have been sick. But I don't know.
Let me ask you this, because you're the Knicks fan. I'm sure you've watched every single minute of all the playoffs. Do you think Brunson? This is the worst series Brunson has had like in this run so far.
Yes.
Because yeah,
The Hawks series also wasn't great for him until the last couple games.
So is that? Do you look at that as a red flag or a green flag that he's not playing well and you're still up 2-0?
Green flag.
Okay.
To me, Brunson will have a vintage Brunson game at least once in the finals. And
because that's the thing. Like you guys are up 2-0, but like
it's been close enough. We could have been down 2. Yeah.
both games. You could have easily lost both games. It's not like Brunson's hot right now. He's kind of struggling. So it's like, is it fool's gold? We'll find out.
So I think I mentioned in our like series preview last week that like the key will be Brunson's 3-point shooting variance, right? Like whether or not he's going to be able to hit his pull-up threes. He hasn't. He just hasn't hit the pull-up threes. He's shooting like 20% from 3 on the series so far. He had wide open looks in game 2 that he wasn't able to knock down. Is that the leg? Is it? I don't know. But to me, like at least one game, he'll be hitting those shots. And then the leads is just he was 7 of 25 last game. And the game before that, he was like 11 of 30.
For the series, outside the paint, what is this? He's like terrible. 7 for Jesus. He's 7 for 32?
Yeah,
that's 21%.
Jesus Christ.
But like I don't anticipate that continuing. Like I just don't. Like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He got too many good looks. The offense
but like normally I would say but he's not healthy. He's not 100% right now. Like that ankle, whatever it is, I
wonder what they're shooting him up with.
Pumping him up before the game. He's definitely zooted after the game, bro. Like high as hell. He's like,
I don't know what they giving him, bro.
But
7 for 32 is crazy,
bro. It's not looking great. But
so like if Wemby starts going, if Wemby gets going, I don't know. Like this whole streak, the Knicks have been blowing people out. They haven't. We
had one close game.
Every game was double digits, right? Like literally every game was double digits.
One of the Sixers games was close. The game 2 versus the Sixers was close, and then the Cavs game ended up being a double digit win, but it did require the overtime, like the comeback and then overtime. So like that one was close. Other than that, it's all been absolute dog walking stuff. So I think that one other Sixers game was relatively close until we blew it away open in the 4th. But yeah.
Man, it's gonna be tough for the Spurs to come back. Like we saw just mentally how the Cavs collapsed when they choked.
They got Wemby though.
They literally just gave up.
They got Wemby.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Spurs.
Wemby sucks, bro.
Yeah,
he sucks. I'm looking at this. He's what? This is 4 for. He's 4 for. He's 4 for 15 from 3.
Yeah.
He got to stop shooting them, bro.
He hasn't made one mid-range jumper this series either.
Is that true?
Yes.
That don't sound right.
Bro, I'm looking at it. He
definitely didn't make the last shot last game.
Sorry.
He's
made one. He's made one, and he's taken. What is this? 6? Yeah, so he's 1 for 6 from mid-range, and he's 4 for 13 or 15 or whatever from 3. And
he got big hat on him.
But then he's 10. He's 12 for 21 in the paint.
From 3? Oh, in the paint. Get in the paint, bro.
Like,
he also lives at the line.
Looking at? But he's not getting to the line from the 3-point line?
Yeah. Like, if you look at his shot chart for the OKC series, it's all in the paint and some threes. This I don't know. Maybe it's how we're defending him. I can't call it. Maybe it's how we're. I know we tag him on pick and rolls pretty often. I know we switch pretty heavily.
Trash, bro.
Hey, man, he's not getting in the paint. Shout out to Mike Brown.
Bro. Now, conversely, if you look at Cat is 12 for 20 in the paint, and then he's 3 for 7 from 3. He's taking no mid range.
That's how mid range.
You shouldn't be shooting mid range jumpers on Wemby if he's defending you though. Like he's right. Yeah, like I wouldn't do that.
Sure, but I'm saying
also Cat's shot profile just isn't for mid range jumping. Like it's just not.
But what I'm saying is, why is Wemby taking mid range?
He don't gotta move, bro. He doesn't have a go-to move, bro.
It's sad, man. It's sad. It's not good.
Maybe he figures it out mid-series, man.
Matter of fact, he might have taken the most mid-range shots out of anyone in the series.
More than Macau? No way.
Yeah.
Macau be shooting mid-range jumpers, bro. That's what you do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, no. Like his mid range, or like I guess it's the way it's broken up, or the sheet is broken up. It's like close mid range. So Macau's taking more. No, no, he hasn't. I think they've taken the same, or Wemby's taking one more.
Well,
Yes.
one of them
So what are we saying?
should be doing
man?
that.
What are we saying, man?
Listen, maybe he'll figure it out, man.
He not. It's just it's not even so much that I want them to win or I want them to come back, but it's just I hate watching like just outwardly bad basketball. There's just things that can be controlled. Like I just don't understand, man. Like you're 7-4.
He got his chip over Chet, man. He got that.
Yeah, that's all he's gonna get. He gonna have to live with that for a while.
This summer gonna be rough for him, man. If they lose, it's gonna be a lot, and the Monk's not helping.
He needs to just get in the gym. I don't want to see no pictures of him doing none of that other wild nonsense. Like you need to cut it out, man. Get in the gym.
He was in the water with the weights.
Nah.
That stuff. Wait, hold up.
Bro.
Wait, time out.
Lee.
Didn't I ask you to grade the Spurs season and you gave him an A- or something?
The Spurs, not him.
Oh wow, Wemby's year is lower.
Yes.
He got his team to the finals.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a serious question.
Let me ask you.
But let me ask you a serious question. How much has Wemby improved from year 1 to now?
He's much improved.
How? Tell me what.
He had his best year this year.
Tell me what his shot selection is way better.
He was taking like 9 threes a game.
I said it earlier. He went from 9 threes a game to 5 threes a game. That's big.
But now he's back on the threes. So what? But what are we saying? Like you're saying in 3 years, the best thing that he's done is taking less threes, and he has no post game.
The best thing he's done.
That was the one. That was the number one thing you said that he improved.
Thunder and connect to the finals.
No. Like, Wemby, not the Spurs.
No,
Wemby as an individual, because you can't say you can't just give Wemby all the credit for the Spurs. You can't do that. Like you just can't. Like because he's not the only one that's improved. He's not.
Time
Dylan
out.
Harper's on the team. Like that's a thing. They got De'Aaron Fox. That's a thing. Stephon Castle has improved. That's a thing. Champagnie got signed. That's a thing. Those are things that improved the Spurs.
Would you not say he improved his defensive?
I'm asking y'all. I don't think so.
But no, hold up.
His defensive impact has been improved.
I don't think so.
The reason I jumped in is because you're hating on what he did in the offseason, right? You're like, get rid of all this. Just get in the gym.
Tell me what he improved.
But if you look holistically, everything he did worked.
How?
The best season.
How?
The only thing.
Lee. Let me ask you a question.
Where are they right now?
Wait, let me ask you a question.
Let
me ask you a question, Lee. Because you pointed to the stuff in the pool, right? What do you think that helps? Okay, well, what do you think that helps with?
It should help with your fatigue.
What should it help with?
Fatigue.
What?
Fatigue.
What does Wemby look like? Fatigued.
Yeah,
he hasn't done anything like to help him. Regardless, he looks tired. He looks weak. His shot selection is terrible.
Trying to make sure Bron's still the
no. It's not even that. You guys said that okay. He's taking less threes, but his shot selection, he's settling for threes. Like we ever see one Hakeem move? Like, come on, I'm genuinely asking, how has he improved?
I don't understand how you can look at everything he did in the offseason and like you're calling this season a failure for Wemby.
No.
Is this season a failure for Wemby?
Yes.
Or
in a way, yes. Yes. Yo, let me real question. When LeBron lost in the finals, it was because he didn't have a post game. He came back, he had a post game. When Giannis, like throughout seasons, he couldn't make it past certain rounds, he got bigger, he got stronger. It was noticeable. These were noticeable changes. I'm saying, what is a change that has been noticeably different from Wemby in these first 3 years in the league? You told me he takes three less threes.
Yeah, his shot selection and his efficiency.
So he takes 3 less threes?
And he's shooting the best percentage that he's ever shot.
Barely.
I said his defensive impact. The
Lee,
Spurs were in a top
not crazy
team last year. They are this year.
It's not crazy. It's really not that crazy.
Okay, to call this year a failure for Wemby
Yeah, that was
is crazy
bro.
to me.
I'm sorry, bro.
It
Each
is.
their own. We all.
You have higher expectations
Yeah.
than anybody, bro.
It is.
Finals
Last year, Wemby had 24, 11, and
Now we box score
4
logic,
blocks.
man.
That's what you said. You said shots
No.
per
This was
game. You guys were saying threes. So I'm
I
going
said defensive impact. Lee said threes.
This was his first time in the playoffs in his career, and he's in the freaking finals and just eliminated the Thunder. I'm not gonna go through everything he did.
So let me ask you a question.
Failure?
Yo, but
He was like a top five MVP.
But let me ask you a question.
No, I'm not done because they were predicted to win 44 games in the season. That's a play-in team. Wemby comes in. I understand it's a team game, but let's be honest. This is Wemby's freaking team. Everything runs through Wemby. I don't care about Shan Penny. I don't care about Dylan Harper. It's freaking Wemby's team. Let's be honest.
That's not why they got better. That's not why they got better.
1,000 people who and you just told me Mitch Johnson is the worst coach in the league, right? So
I didn't say worst coach in the league. I say he's terrible.
Got terrible coaching. A team that was projected to be a play-in team, and he comes in his first time in the playoffs. You want him in the freaking finals.
You want to know
and
why
it's a failure of a season?
Yes. You want to know why? Because all of this would have happened last year if he wasn't hurt.
As a second year, now we're asking. So the whole point is your barometer for him is Michael Jordan and LeBron combined. Because we didn't even ask LeBron and Michael to do that in year two.
My question
Michael
was,
didn't win until he was what, 28?
No, my
LeBron
question
didn't win to win.
My question was, how did he improve? What improved? Did his 3-point percentage improve? No. His field goal percentage went up.
Who's the best defensive player in the league? Who's the best defensive player in the league right now?
He's been the best defensive player in the league since he entered the league. Did that improve?
No.
I don't know.
Yes.
How?
He's a
How
better
did it improve?
defender this year.
He had more blocks last year.
Defender now.
He had more blocks last year. More blocks and steals last year. And he didn't play for the entire year. But you're saying he's better this year?
His defensive impact is better this year than it was.
Tell me how. How is it better?
He's closing off the paint entirely. People aren't even driving.
You're telling me he wasn't doing that last year?
No, he got more blocks because people were still challenged him at the rim. They don't even try to challenge him.
But that's the league. That's the league.
But that's him.
No,
but
his presence was there last time. Like regardless if you're going there or not, the presence was there. Like that's not something he improved. The league just now understands it. He didn't improve that. Like, what did he do to improve that?
Okay, wait, hold on. Now we're talking about two different things, right? Because one, did Wemby improve is different than if Wemby had a failure of a season.
His original question was, how did he improve?
How did he improve?
I said defensive impact. He's challenging that. You said he took a better shot selection.
Yeah, he got more
that as well.
He got better defensively, and he got more efficient offensively. Like, and you might say, "Oh, that's nothing."
I think that's a general. I think that's a very general statement.
Look where they are.
I think that's a very. But you're saying, look where they are. Like he didn't play half the season last year. Like if he plays, they make the playoffs last year. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying it like, oh, it was such a big improvement on the team because he got better. No, he just was hurt, so they didn't make the playoffs. Now he's playing. They made the playoffs. Like that's literally what's happening. Like, is it not? Like, he averaged 24 points a game last year. Now he averages 25. He averaged 4 blocks a game last year. Now he averages 3. He averaged 11 rebounds both years. He's shooting a little bit better field goal percentage. It's the same player.
Are we going up individual stats, or are we going on how the team did?
No,
stats numbers.
But you're saying how the team did. He had to play, Lee. You can't say how the team did if he didn't play.
What was their winning percentage in the games that they played? They played last year.
They were winning. Yes, they were. Like
they had 34 wins last year.
Like, come on, man. Like I don't know how to explain this any differently.
So, but back to my original question. To you, this is a failure of a season for Wemby. I just want that clear.
Yeah, he doesn't improve.
This is a failure of a season.
It's a waste of a year. Yes.
So what could he have done to not be a failure?
He could have got better. He could have got better in one of the aspects.
But hold on, but PMC, by your logic, even if they won the championship,
it'd be a failure.
If he didn't improve as a player, you'd be looking at it as a failure.
That's yes.
Even if they won the championship, if they come back and win this year, it's still a failure.
in his individual development, yes, and I think that's the problem. I'm put it this way. Like I said, you can win a championship without prime Wemby. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? And that would be what they would be doing. But it's like, is Wemby? We've even said Wemby, like, if they come back, it's like it's literally a difference of like a few plays here or there from like these first few games. Like you said that they won. Has Wemby played well? No, he hasn't. Like we all can say that, but like they could still win these games. Like they could still win a series like without Wemby being great. So I can say, yeah, they can win a championship, but Wemby is not like this wasn't a great year for Wemby. You guys think this was a great year for Wemby?
Yes.
I don't think so.
This was a historic year for Wemby.
Then last year was historic. It's the same year.
PMC on all levels, it's a great year. I'm sorry, it just is.
No, but it's the same year.
He's got more notoriety now. He's got his.
No, you're talking about notoriety, bro.
Everything.
Like, come on, man. You're talking about notoriety,
is great, bro. This is the best.
You're talking about notoriety. Their defensive rating was better last year, actually. So you talk about they got better defensively. It was better last year. So
I saw some Spurs games last year. Wemby was cool.
Well, their defensive rating was better last year.
It was crazy.
I know, for the record, Wemby was third in MVP, first defensive player of the year, first all-team NBA, first team all-defense NBA.
Because he played. Because he played.
What more do you want him to do?
Because he played. I said, and my question was, did he get better? Did he get better?
At the minimum, he got healthier, which is better.
That's it. Healthier. That's it.
He stayed healthier.
That's it.
Which is better. That's better.
Sure.
He's
so
able to, he doesn't have a blood clot.
If health is the thing, then great. But otherwise, skill-wise, he hasn't got better.
Can I ask you this? If Wemby averaged, instead of averaging 25, 12, and 3, he averaged 30, 15, and 4, but they get out in the first round, that's a better, more successful year for Wemby?
Yes, in terms of his improvement, yes. If you want to ask if Wemby got better, yes, because then I would be like, what did the rest of the team do?
Do you draft Wemby so Wemby could be a Hall of Famer, or do you draft Wemby so you could win rings?
Both.
I don't know. What kind of question is that?
It's both.
My whole point is you're just looking at Wemby's individual stats.
Yeah, but you're looking at the Spurs' success solely as a Wemby thing. Like no one else has improved.
Who's the biggest contributor to the Spurs' success?
Not Wemby. Like Wemby's done this. Like my thing is this: based on your thing. Listen to what I'm saying. Based on your perception, because you said last year was not a success, right? If this year is a success, the only thing that was added from a Wemby standpoint was health. From the Spurs aspect, they've added a lot more than just Wemby. So that's what I'm saying. In that aspect, yes. Now, if you want to retract your statement on last year, you can. But you're saying the only reason that they've been better is because of Wemby. And the only thing that you can add to it is health.
Wemby's health is the best thing that's happened.
I didn't say Wemby was the only reason. That's what Wemby.
But that's what you're equating it to. You're saying all the stuff that they got better for.
What you're saying, he didn't play. They didn't make the playoffs. He played, and they're in the finals. He's the difference. He's the biggest. That's what that. Yes, they added Harper. Yes, I'm not gonna act like Harper didn't impact, but he played, and now they're in the finals.
Was Fox on the team the whole year? Was Fox on the team the whole year?
PMC.
Was Fox on the team the whole year?
I can't recall.
He wasn't. It was a mid-season trade. He barely played. So that doesn't count either?
But PMC.
It doesn't count either.
Fox has missed playoff games.
It doesn't matter. The whole team is the dynamic of the team is different.
They went from a 34-win team with a in and out of the lineup Wemby to a 63-win team in the finals with Wemby.
Sebastian, last year Sochan started the season as point guard for the Spurs.
I remember. They were tripping. I remember.
Okay, so you're telling me the only difference, the biggest difference was just Wemby?
The biggest difference.
Yeah,
yes.
but what I'm saying is Wemby's doing the same thing he was doing last year.
And he's healthy.
Right.
And now because he's healthy,
but it's not because but I'm saying it's not just because he's healthy. I'm saying they changed the entire team. Like
whatever.
right.
I don't understand how you can say this was a failure of a season, but to each their own.
It's crazy, bro.
For
Failure.
Wemby's individual growth, yes, he hasn't done anything different. What did he add to his game?
Wait, whoa. For his individual growth, so beating OKC Game 7 on the road did nothing for his individual growth?
No.
Okay.
No, if he gets swept, what does it do?
He still showed he can.
It's
compete
baby
at a
steps,
high
my
level.
guy.
Yeah.
Come
What
on,
did
he's
it
22.
show? But
what do you want him to do?
so it's just
you want him to save the
what-
world when he's 22?
So
like,
Champagne didn't drop 30, Lee.
Oh my God,
Champagne
yo.
didn't drop
Oh
30. That
my
was Wemby.
God.
PMC,
That
did he or
was
did he
because
not?
of Wemby?
Hold on. PMC, did
because when it was the Warriors, it was the Klay Thompson game. This is Champagne game.
Okay, but PMC,
Like, come
when
on.
did Wemby not face elimination and perform consecutive games?
He did.
Okay, we didn't know that he could do that
He
last
didn't
year. We
elevate
didn't know
his
that.
game, but he didn't elevate
we
his
didn't
game.
know-
He elevated his
We
game.
didn't know that
No,
he could do
hold on.
that last
But he
year.
elevated
Now we
because he
know.
didn't play. Like he went.
No,
This
look,
is the
wait.
first time.
Look.
Like you
Look.
like what are you saying? Like
I think what we're doing though is we're putting an unfair timeline on Wemby, and that's my point, right? He's 22 years old. There's no way. It's baby steps. Like you can't just come into the league. No one is Tim Duncan. What Tim Duncan did is crazy. To come in as a rookie, win All NBA first team, win the championship his second year, be All NBA first team for 8 straight years coming into the league. That doesn't happen. Normally, even for MJ, even for LeBron, for Kobe, it took these guys time, right? So, and every time there's a young player and they go through these evolutions, there's always questions that they have to pass. There's check marks they have to pass. They did it are they putting up numbers on a losing team, or are they putting up numbers on a winning team? Can they do it in the playoffs? Can they do it in Game 7? Can they do it when the competition rises? You can't just do all of that in one season. But he's pretty much doing everything you can do in one season except win the championship. So we no longer have questions on what happens if Wemby goes into a Game 7. We know what's going to happen.
we have questions
already.
We have questions. We have questions.
this.
We definitely have questions.
PMC, I haven't watched a lot of Spurs basketball over the past 2 years. I watched some. When I've seen them play, the Wemby I saw playing today or last night and over the course of the last month does look different than the Wemby that I saw the Knicks play on Christmas and in that other game that Jalen Brunson dropped 61. The guy imposes his physical nature on the game in ways he didn't do as well back then. That's an eye thing. That's my vision of him as a player when I watch. I don't have numbers to support per se.
Because there aren't any numbers to support.
He looks better.
Just his dribbling and his handling, you can tell he's actually has a bag now. Like before, when he was coming to the league, he had a handle, but he didn't really have a bag. But now you can see he's got a bag.
And that's doing what?
Oh man, that's you're being unfair.
No, I'm not.
Now you're just hating. Now you're just hating on Wemby.
I'm not. Listen, let me ask you a question.
You're hating on Wemby for not being God.
No. I'm asking a serious question. If I took the whole offseason to learn how to do a hook shot, and then I came to the season, I never used the hook shot except one time. It's like, oh, I got a hook shot in my arsenal. What's the point of that?
Do we or do we not judge athletes by the result?
Yes, I'm judging Wemby by results. He hasn't won a game in the finals. He didn't perform particularly well.
He's in the finals.
No, but he didn't. But
How
he
can
didn't.
you be a LeBron
You didn't
fan?
let me finish my
How can you
statement.
be a
You're not letting me
LeBron
finish my
fan
statement. Let's not compare him to LeBron. Let's not do that. Because Game 7, Wemby, what did he do?
Do you give credit?
What did he do?
My point with LeBron.
What did he do? 22 and 7?
The reason I bring up LeBron is because
that's showing up for Game 7. That's putting the team on your back.
What about Game 6?
Is it
28 and 10?
Isn't a thing with LeBron
20 and 6 before that?
Wait, can I ask this question? One of the criticisms for LeBron's finals record, the counter to his criticism for his finals record is that he made it to the finals, right? 10 straight times to the finals, right? Like that's we acknowledge that. That's
you know why? You know why we say that? Because he performed. That's why we say that. We say that because people say it's not his fault.
Are they in the finals without Wemby? Are they in the finals without Wemby?
We say the stuff for LeBron because we know it's not his fault. If we look at this finals, people are going to put it on Wemby. That's the difference. People in the past weren't putting it on LeBron. They were putting it on the supporting cast.
If they lose, I don't think people are blaming it on Wemby. I think
They might.
You're delusional. You're delusional, bro.
It's more about the Knicks.
You're
It's more about the
delusional, bro.
Knicks than
You're
what
delusional,
Hold on,
bro.
Lee. When LeBron made the finals, they weren't the favorites. Nobody expected them to win.
Yeah.
In part because the supporting cast wasn't good enough. The Spurs were favored heavily to win this series. You picked them.
It wasn't heavily. It was they were favored, but it wasn't
Lee,
heavily.
you picked them to win in 5 games.
I did.
That was I don't want to say it was consensus, but that was pretty much the consensus. They're gonna win. The Western Conference Finals was the finals. Him not performing, and he was terrible in game 1. He played better towards the end or the middle section of the fourth quarter in game 2, but he wasn't good in game 2 either. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but I think the reason
he's gonna get that.
He's gonna get criticism, but I don't think he's gonna get killed like you guys are saying, because I think we learned from LeBron. Like, it was how we unfairly. We all look back and we all realize we unfairly criticized LeBron in those early Cleveland teams, right? Like, it wasn't fair for what he did. And now we just went through talking about, oh, they got to get a new coach, they got to trade Fox, they got to do this, they got to do that. Not one of you said Wemby has to play better.
I did. PMC's been standing on that.
So is it Mitch? Is it Mitch? Is it Fox?
It's both.
Is it Wemby? Which one is it?
Both can be true. I think all things can be true.
Yeah, he took 20. He's taken 42 shots in the series and made
17.
Yeah, but the whole conversation right now is what do the Spurs need to do to make their roster better? Everyone's like, oh, they got to flip Fox, they got to get rid of Castle, they got to flip Castle, they got to figure it out.
But that's with the anticipation that Wemby gets better.
Yeah, but I even also said multiple times before, I said I can see the Spurs getting better and winning with Wemby not getting better. I've been saying that. Because
the roster is not a good fit right now. That's the thing.
I wouldn't even go that far. They just don't have another big.
Yeah, so it's not a good fit. The roster's not
another guy who can.
If the Knicks are a 10 out of 10 roster construction, fit, everything, the Spurs are like a 6.
They need a better bench, and
that's my point. We're not talking about what the Knicks need to do to get better. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the Spurs have to get Giannis.
And I think there's other Spurs. I think you can point to the Spurs team in general and say that they've made bigger jumps from last season to this season than you can for Wemby. That's my point. Like, it's always going to go through Wemby, but I'm saying, like, if you look at Dylan Harper upgrade from Chris Paul, if you look at getting De'Aaron Fox and, like, having him for the full season now, and, like, now that he's healthy, if you look at the improvement of Stephon Castle, I think those things contributed more to the Spurs getting better than Wemby himself just getting better in this year. That's my statement.
Well, it's also like how you view just being healthy, because like we view being healthy as being better. Like that's availability.
But what I'm saying is, to the improvement of the team, I equate the other stuff higher than that. Because again, if he's healthy last year, he's the same. It's the same player. It's the same impact.
Okay, so do you think that the Spurs, if Wemby was healthy, the same Wemby we got this year, it flips. He's playing last year. They have that roster, right? You're saying they wouldn't be able to take out OKC?
No, they would have made the playoffs though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think if Wemby plays the whole year, they get Dylan Harper? No. Like, they would have made the playoffs.
Well, they moved. Hold on. They weren't actually the number 2 pick. They moved up in the lottery.
They got lucky in the lottery. Yeah.
Which is another. They rigged that shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But hey man, shout out to Wemby, bro. I know you had all these questions for him.
I'm just saying we're acting like they don't have the 6th man of the year. We're acting like people on their team didn't get better. Like,
years putting up 3 total points in the final.
No. You're see, because now you keep switching it. I said success of the team, because the whole point was improvement, right? I'm not saying that they're going to win the finals. I'm not saying, but improvement of the team to get to the finals is the entire team. Like, so you can't just be like, oh, well, you didn't perform in these 2 games that it's not this. Okay, cool. Like, it's the same thing for Wemby. But you're saying the only reason they're in this position is Wemby.
Hold on, but you were
a failure. You said it was a failure.
For Wemby, not the Spurs.
Before that, PMC, even before that, were you having these questions before these 2 games? Because you didn't express them to me when they beat the Thunder. You weren't like, yo, Wemby don't got a post game.
Yes, I was.
Like, you were. We been
yes,
on streams,
I was,
bro.
I've said Wemby ain't it. I've said Wemby looks all of 22. I haven't said that. I've been saying that.
Hey, man.
And you know I've been saying that.
You've had similar questions.
Bro,
you didn't attack him like
how
this.
many times have I said,
You didn't come at him like this.
No, wait. How
like
you
this?
guys trolled me for saying that Stephon Castle was the most important person on the team, and now you're questioning it?
I'll give you that.
Come on, man. I've been saying that.
I'll give you that.
I've been saying it, like from the jump.
Yeah, I think we have to remember that this is the same person that said Stephon Castle was the next up. So
Stephon Castle has improved more than Wemby has, and from year to year. I'll tell you that. And that's a fact.
I don't know about that.
It's a fact. Wemby's a better player, but Stephon Castle improved more. That's a fact.
Shout out to Stephon Castle, man.
It's a fact.
I hope he makes an all-star team one day. I really do.
Cool. He will. And when he does, you're gonna be looking back on this and feeling dumb. He will. Okay. He will. Once they make some trades and they open it up, he will.
We finally got to it. We finally realized what the whole thing was.
I forgot.
It's a Wemby to Castle.
Yo,
that's what it is.
Lee, genuinely look at the stats for the entire playoffs and tell me who the most consistent person on the Spurs is. And you'll see that it's Stephon Castle. It's not Wemby.
Let's take off all the glasses, all the analytics,
Lee, no, seriously.
Let me ask you.
You're starting a franchise.
Let me ask you a barbershop question.
No, but you guys are changing what I'm saying to fit what you want to say. I'm telling you, the most consistent person.
You're making it overly complicated.
I'm not making it overly complicated. I'm saying, just like you guys said, health is important. You need consistency is important. So it's kind of like, I don't understand. Like, Stephon Castle's guarding the best person on each team. He's been the most consistent person on the team. That matters to the Spurs' success. If I talk about Wemby individually, that's a fact. Like, it just is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
It's a team sport. Yes, we know it's a team sport.
So then put that in your ranking of the Spurs, though. But Champagne dropped 30 on the Thunder. That's why they got advanced, not because Wemby dropped 22 and 7.
Who's the most important piece to the Spurs?
Wemby.
Okay. Who impacts the game the most for any player on the Spurs?
Wemby.
Who's the number one? Obviously, every little piece contributes to getting to the finals. Who's the biggest piece? It's Wemby.
It's Wemby.
So, like, I don't care. I don't care if
but what does that have to do with my question?
But a little bit better.
But that was my question, Lee. But that was my question. My question
was about how.
Yes, how he improved. It wasn't the best player on the Spurs. That's what you keep missing. Like, he hasn't improved. If Wemby drops 25 and 11 for the rest of his career, guess what? He didn't improve. He didn't get better, but he could do that. Like, he could play like he is right now until the rest of the time, and he'll still be the most important person on the Spurs. And he'll win, exactly, and he can win. But that doesn't mean he improved.
Statistically, his numbers were better this year.
Barely, Lee. But you're talking like a few percentages.
Oh, wait, so now
seriously.
So now he improved, but not enough?
No, because when we talk about improvement, you're talking about 24 points a game to 25. You're talking about 11 rebounds to 11.5. Like, that's what you're talking about right now.
When I say he got better, it's not in a vacuum of his solo stats. It's a vacuum of his contribution to the team.
Right? But what I'm saying, in comparison to other people have improved more.
PMC. What is Stephon Castle's
improved facility? Look at it.
He got a lot more assists this year.
Okay, and he got more points. So he's contributing to more points on the team. So it's fair to say that he might have improved more. And he's guarding the best person on the team. Why is that so hard to comprehend? I'm not saying Wemby's not the best player, but he didn't improve the most on the team from last year to this year. He just didn't.
Wait, hold on. That wasn't my original.
That was my original question, though.
I know, but your
question was about improvement.
Everyone, I'm just saying, as Wemby as a whole, you're saying my original question was, is this a failure for Wemby? And you said yes. So that's where we got hung up on.
Yeah,
because you're calling this a failure for Wemby when he's in the when he's in the finals. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
You don't see that that's a crazy hot take.
I think if everybody yes, because I think if everybody on your team has improved more than you and you're the star player and you lost in the finals, I think that's a failure.
So even though he's doing what no 22-year-old has ever done,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't. He didn't win, Lee. He didn't win. He's not doing what anybody 22-year-old hasn't done. He hasn't won. Tim Duncan did it.
So for you,
what does it matter? It's an empty stat. 22-year-old made the finals and lost.
So for you, it's championship or bust. So for you, it's championship or bust.
For Wemby, it should be if he's as good as you say he is. What else are we playing for? Like you said, Lee, we playing for rings or we playing for accolades of 22-year-olds? That's what you said, right? You said he improved.
Did you have the same moxie when LeBron lost in the finals?
100%. 100%.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
No, you did. I didn't know you back there, but no, you didn't.
You called LeBron a failure back then? LeBron was a failure back then when he lost in the finals?
Yeah.
LeBron was a failure?
Yeah. That was a failed season in terms of improving.
I can't even recall how he improved. He probably improved significantly from the year.
Probably. That's what I'm saying. Because and let's say this. I don't want to get hung up on it because we're way over time, right? But like, what going forward, just so we have a timestamp, right? What would be an improvement to you for next year? Like, what would be an improvement for Wemby?
The only thing he didn't do this year was win a championship.
But that's not a Wemby thing. That's what I'm saying. That's not a Wemby thing. You can't say winning a championship is solely the only thing that shows if Wemby improved or not.
I need to see a go-to move from Wemby.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I need a move that he can go to that he can utilize.
Because you can't say, like, if Wemby has the same arsenal next year and Dylan Harper starts and he's averaging 20 and Castle's averaging 20 or whatever and they win. Oh yeah, Wemby improved. No. That like what's an improvement of Wemby from this year to next year?
But the Spurs getting better is Wemby getting better.
No,
it's
bro.
A team.
No, bro.
For a random player,
you can't just say that, bro. You can't just say that because now Wemby automatically improves no matter what. He does nothing, but the team gets better. It's an improvement for Wemby individually. That's not fair, man.
For as high as we're putting Wemby, like we're judging Wemby like he's LeBron and Michael Jordan.
But I'm asking you for the criteria. Just like Sebastian said, I need a go-to move. What's a criteria to show that Wemby improved from this year to next year?
Post game.
Just win. The only thing that's what I'm
saying. But you can't say just win. Like if they get Giannis, does that mean Wemby improved?
I don't care how it looks. I don't care if you win a championship scoring 10 points, you win a championship scoring 30 points. If you win a championship, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but it's not answering the question. But you're just not answering. You're answering a different question.
There is tangible things that Wemby can add to his game that will show improvement. Like he can do these things. Better facilitation.
Like Wemby could improve and they could lose. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's possible.
It's unlikely, but it's possible.
It's possible. Like Thunder could get Giannis and Wemby could improve and they could lose. Like that's a thing too.
Wemby sucks. I don't know what to tell you. He's a failure. He's overrated.
He is.
I think you're minimizing PMC's argument.
Yeah,
You're going overboard with the disrespect.
Because I'm just saying if you look at the entire roster, everyone's improved, and it's not just because of Wemby.
It probably
no one said it was just Wemby, but he's the biggest piece.
You just said that.
He's
you
the biggest.
You literally just said if people improve, it's because of Wemby. Yes. You said that.
When you're at that level, when you're Wemby, when you're Jokic, when you're LeBron.
So which is Jordan, it, Lee? Is it improving or not?
better at basketball, bro.
When you're at that level, you're judged by championships. You're not judged by your points per game. You're judged by your championships at his level, right? When we're talking about this category of player,
nice.
Hold on, PNC.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not talking about your everyday player. We're talking about the top 5.
You don't think Steph?
No, I said solely. I didn't say he didn't have any type of effect on it. I said solely. I lost you for a second. Yeah.
I think we dropped for a little bit.
Was it just me or
it was just you? It was just you.
We're back.
Oh, okay. Dang, I was trying to say. You don't think Stephon Castle's avenue to improving is in any way affected by Wemby's presence on the floor? Like, I feel like you have to.
I didn't say, and my thing was, I didn't say solely, but it's like, if put it this way, right? You could see, like, it has Wemby's, like, assist totals gone up? Like, it hasn't. So it's kind of like, I can't say that his scoring is direct. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it doesn't have any effect because Wemby on the floor affects it, but I'm just saying, like, Stephon Castle's assist totals went up, but Wemby's points totals didn't go up. So shouldn't that mean that he's affecting other people and helping them get better? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's stats that I can point to that say otherwise. So it's like, yes, he's having some improvement, but there's also stats to show that other people are improving other people on the team. Like, it's not just Wemby.
I mean, Wemby's assist totals have gone down over the years.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, but I'm not saying he's not drawing attention. That's
his first offense. That's not.
But I could.
He shoots more efficiently, but he passes less.
Yeah.
Listen, Wemby needs to be. I'll say this, Wemby needs to be having 5+ assists a game next year. Because if they want to win, he needs to be a better facilitator.
And I think he could automatically get that if he was a better scorer.
So now we're asking. You guys are asking so much of Wemby right now.
No, I'm not. How is that so much?
He's not Jokic.
How is that so much?
The whole point.
Lee, how is that so much? I don't understand. Like, you act like he's being God right now. He's not. He's down 0-2 in the finals. He barely scraped away from the Thunder. Like, he needs to improve. Like, I don't understand what you don't see about that.
There's no doubt he has to improve. But
so why every time we give him a critique, you're like, nah.
I'm not saying he didn't improve. I'm saying I need to see more improvement from facilitation. You can't average 3 assists a game and be the focal point of your offense. Like, that's just for any player.
Yeah.
You can't be the focal point of an offense and average 3 assists a game. That's not enough. Is that too far? Like, I'm sorry, that's just real. And I said 5, not even like 7 assists is which he could theoretically average easily, based off being a 7'4" focal point of an offense that can shoot. So I need him to improve there. I got my Wemby improved notebook,
but that's not.
It's not his game.
It's not his game. It's not his game currently. But if he wants to win.
So Shaq averaged like 2 assists. Literally, Shaq averaged like 2 assists or 3 assists in the finals. We weren't criticizing him
because he was more dominant on offense.
But why?
He was more dominant.
That was the offense. Like, the way the Spurs played, they have 4 guards. So why is Wemby going to be the initiator?
So Lee, Wemby's perfect. He doesn't have to improve anything.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're asking him to be perfect.
No, I'm not. Like, you're asking. You're not telling us anything for him to improve. You're just saying win.
Hold on.
You just picked assists. That's the one thing he doesn't do. He doesn't get assists.
But you can get assists from just being better, though.
But that's not his. He's not the offense. I mean,
it doesn't matter.
Offense, but he doesn't.
But Lee, in Shaq's 3rd year, he was averaging 29 points a game. His 2nd year, 29 points per game. Like,
how many minutes did he play?
30.
I'm asking, how many minutes did he play?
39, 37.
How many minutes did Wemby play this year? 29 minutes.
You're saying it's a.
It's not. You're looking at his numbers, but if you look at his per 36s, there's a reason his numbers aren't that great. It's because he was load managed all year. He's only played
when he had 33 minutes. He had the same amount.
Believe that needs to change too. All of that needs to change.
Off the bench up the year.
Like, if you try to win or not, all of that shit needs to change.
Yeah,
all of it.
So exactly. So availability is a thing. That was our thing too. He got better this year simply by playing. Like, availability is a thing. Like, being healthy is a thing.
But it's not the only thing.
By being on the court.
It's not the only thing.
So like,
Listen,
so
man. Better facilitation, better health.
I'm
Able to
still
play 33 minutes
still,
a game.
I don't care by what metric you want, how you want to call it. There's no way you can say this was a failure of a season.
Yeah, I'm not
for
there.
Wemby.
That's crazy.
That's where I'm circling back on is
not
the
even
failure.
on the improvement part.
Failure.
He got more efficient.
Failure.
He got more.
We're sticking to that. It was a failure. Okay.
Played more games.
So
let's leave it at that.
So Lee,
We'll
so next year if they don't win the final, if they don't make the finals, since you said winning the final is the only thing he needs to do, would it be a failure or no?
Say that again.
If next year the Spurs don't win in the finals, would it be a failure for Wemby or no?
No, because I'm not one of those championship or bust guys. Like you can
Do
have a
you
successful
see
year
the
and not
flip
make
flop in
finals.
Sebastian? Do you see the flip flop?
No, because
you
he did it.
you just said the only thing he can do to improve is win. But if he doesn't win next year, it's not a failure.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
Lee,
So Wemby can't fail.
He can't, exactly.
Wemby can't fail.
According to you, he can't fail, man.
If they miss the playoffs, yeah, it's a failure.
Well, it's gotta be an
Lee, but come on, man. Yeah, like that's like, because at that point you'd be like, oh, it's the team. Like you wouldn't be saying it's Wemby.
No, but that's my whole point is when you're of that caliber, like the Wemby, the LeBron, the Jokic's, like
It's finals
people
or
don't-
bust. At this point, if Wemby in the finals now, every
I'm gonna
year
say this right now.
they
Lee,
want to go to the finals.
Since he's made it now,
Every year they
not
have to go to
getting
the
back
finals.
to the finals
It's a failure. It's a failure.
That's going forward.
It
failure
is.
this year, that's you. You got that. But going forward, if they don't
It's a
make
failure.
the finals, I'll say this: if they don't at least make the conference finals, it's definitely a failure.
It's a
If they
failure.
don't make the finals,
It's a failure.
man.
What are you playing for with Wemby?
See, I can get behind that going forward because now he's set the bar.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
that's the whole
saying
point.
it's already.
This was his first year.
Failed.
This was his first year getting there. Like, how can it be a failure if it's his first time
But
getting there?
Lee,
Because-
he was specifically saying about Wemby improving as a basketball
Yes.
player, that he's failed at doing that. I think we have to
But he got-
compartmentalize what we're saying.
But statistically, he got better everywhere. So I don't understand that
But
argument.
like, what got better? His
He
field
got
goal
more.
percentage.
Hold on, he got more.
he got
efficient.
more efficient. He got better. Every defensive metric.
But
rating, he
why
got
did
better.
he get
He
more
got better,
efficient?
more
But how
efficient
did
offensively.
he get more efficient?
By better shot selection.
He
But
shot 4 less threes per game.
okay,
something like that.
but he's not scoring more.
He is.
But-
He only played less minutes.
Okay,
and scored more points.
and now why is he playing less minutes?
So PMC, he's averaging more points on less shots total.
No. But
That's
what?
more-
But what I'm
He's
saying.
shooting
less,
No,
playing-
but
he's
no.
shooting
but
less,
What
playing
you're
less, and
missing?
scoring more.
You're missing what I'm saying though. He's also playing less, and part of that is because they need to load manage him. So yes, he could be more efficient, but to be more efficient, he has to play less. Like that's part of it. And
But he's still averaging more.
No,
points.
I understand that, but the whole
got
point,
better.
a whole point before this was availability as well. And you're saying that he can boost his minutes and it will be more available. If that's not an option, like you even saying you can't have these false things that are not options. Like Wemby's not playing 33 minutes a game. He's not playing 35 minutes a game, like ever. He's just not. So it's like
He's in the finals.
no, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is we can't heavily go on the he's available, he's this, he's that, if that's not gonna be a thing. So like I can say that he's been more efficient, but it's like we can't also say, well, if once he plays more, then he's gonna be no. Like I don't think that's gonna happen.
All I know is you asked me how he got better, and we literally said every single statistic. And
It's
wasn't
not
good
every
enough for
single
you. So there's-
statistic. It's not every single statistic.
Listen, he's more efficient.
It's not every
He
single
played
statistic.
more
because
efficient, he
I
played
think,
more games.
But no, but I think
He played more games.
No, but I
shot
think
less,
I think to that point, you guys are saying more to the analytics than I am.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but when
true.
I point out
got
analytics,
to the
and you're
free
just
throw
like,
line
we
more.
can't say that.
No, hold on. He got to the free throw line more. He shot
Wait,
less. He averaged
Wait.
more
Wait. Before you read all that, before we read all that, the criticisms for Wemby in year 1 and year 2 were the same stuff people are saying now, right? He needs to get in the paint more. He needs to stop shooting threes, and because it's not efficient, right? Well, what did he do this year? He shot less threes, got to the paint more, shot the most free throws he ever shot less less on the outside, became more efficient. So he answered every single criticism from year 1, year 2. Every single criticism, he got better.
To me,
so how can that?
To me, his year 1 looks like year 3.
His year 1 looks like year 3.
Yeah.
I mean, stats wise, they're similar, but it's less efficient.
Stat-wise, yeah,
it's just less efficient.
It's less efficient, yeah. He shot 32% from threes his rookie year.
He shot 46% from the field versus 51% from the field.
That's a big difference.
That's a large difference, bro.
Yeah.
That's a very large difference. And he averaged 3 more points per game. Well, 4 more points per game. 3.6.
And his turnovers were down by more than 1. So
he's better year over year. At least from year 1. For sure. Year 2, a little more marginal increase, but I'd still say he was more efficient. So his efficiency's going up every year.
And
I'll give him
and the efficiency also has nothing to do with the teammates. It's just Wemby, correct?
I didn't say that.
I'm just asking if, because I'm not saying he didn't improve that. I'm not taking that away. I'm just saying you have to put that into your weighted, however you weight it.
Yeah, but it's not like he was playing with
he played with Fox this year,
averaging 12 assists a game. He's not a Halliburton.
But Castle's assists went up, and he's playing with Fox this year. So wouldn't that help his efficiency? Shouldn't it? Wasn't that the point?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm just saying that's an added element. But you guys are saying it's just Wemby, it's not team. That was your whole thing.
So let me just recap. So you asked us, how did he get better? What stats did he get better? We told you what stats he got better.
And I'm commenting
told you why
on
he got better.
And now you're saying because I'm commenting on it.
But now you're saying he got better not because of him, but because
No. I didn't say not because of that. I said that's part of it. I said
agree. The roster around him is improved and it makes it easier for him to score.
Yeah,
I can't deny that. It's true. It's true.
But that's such a bullshit argument because you could say that about literally every single player in any single sport.
But that's why they got
Fox. And it would be true for every single player.
Like that's why they got Fox.
But who gets to? Yeah, but you're not giving Wemby his credit for him being the biggest piece of it.
But Lee, at the end of the day, he's not a point guard. Someone has to give him the ball. You even said that. Like you said, his game is not assisting.
Yeah. So why are you asking him to get more assists? You just said it right there.
No. But you're switching it. But you're switching it. I'm saying more efficiently. Like just like James Harden with his pick and roll with big men, they get more efficient on that. So it's like it's fair to say with a point guard now that added to his efficiency. I'm not saying that's the only reason why he got efficient. His shot selection is part of it, and like him improving. But also part of it is he got a point guard. That's just it.
So you acknowledge Wemby got better this year, just not good enough. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I also said the improvement was not great. Like the improvement was not that big. Like he didn't take a huge step. And there's other people who improved on his team more than he did.
He took a step in availability, man.
Yeah. And his limited minutes.
Wemby got work to do. That's it.
He got work to do.
I think we all agree there. He got work to do.
Hopefully
he doesn't do any of it between now and tomorrow. But yeah.
I mean, he's gotten better every year, even if it's marginally. And if by year 3, he's getting third in MVP, first defensive player of the year. Like if for the next 5 years, he's going to be top 5 going into the season, projected MVP defensive player of the year. He's going to be
still
every
not
single
improve.
year. Well, he's going to be that.
He could still not improve. Wemby being in the defensive player of the year candidate is largely because he's 7'4". Like it has nothing.
That doesn't mean anything. He's still.
But you're saying it like it's a skill.
Are we taking away? Are we taking away Shaq's size?
But you're saying it like it's a skill thing. Like because he's so good. It's like no, a large piece of it is because he's so big. Like just like Gobert.
He's not the first 7'4" guy in the NBA, is he?
Yeah, but look at Gobert. It's the same thing. Like, is Gobert the most skilled? No. Has he improved so much year to year? No. But he becomes defensive player of the year every time. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand that, but you're saying it as it's like it's a skill thing that he's doing that's going to make him a perennial defensive player of the year. He's 7'4". That's why he's going to be a perennial defensive player of the year. It's
Okay,
true.
sure.
It's just
It
true.
has nothing to do with him actually being like skilled. And
Lee, it's just true.
Sean Bradley was never Defensive Player of the Year.
Lee, like in the league that we're
Aqua
in,
Fall was never Defensive Player of the Year.
Lee in the
Bol
league
Bol
that,
was never
so
Defensive Player of the Year.
because he can move and he's 7'4", that's why he's Defensive Player of the Year. It's not because he has great defensive instinct. Like, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about him being 7'4" and being able to be able-bodied and move. That's what we're talking about. Is it
How would
not?
I classify Wemby's defensive instincts? I really have to think about that because he has lapses still that I see.
He does. We talked about the jab step, man. Like,
He's just so nimble that
Yes.
he's able to recover.
yes, raw
So-
talent. He has
But that
raw.
is talent.
He
That's
is a
not
raw
skill, that's
talent.
Hey man, you got work to do, man.
You do.
So where do you rank Wemby right now in the NBA? Is he top 5, top 10?
I say he's top 10.
10? Definitely
he's
top
top five.
5.
I think
bro.
he's top five.
He's top.
Easily
Top
top
3,
5.
bro. Top 3. Wemby or Giannis right now?
I pick Giannis right
Wemby.
Okay.
Pick
Giannis not healthy though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm saying healthy Giannis.
I feel like Giannis has done everything that Wemby's done times 5.
What year did Giannis win his first ring?
He was like 26, 27.
So what was Giannis doing at 22? Nothing.
Changing his jumper and getting brolic.
Yeah.
It took Giannis 4 years. It took Giannis 4 years. It took
Who was
Giannis
on
4
Who's
years.
on Giannis's team?
It took Giannis like 3 or 4 years.
Who was on Giannis's team?
He had Dante back then? No. Who was on there?
Who was on his team?
Who was it? Eric Bledsoe? No.
Monta Ellis.
Who was on there? Who was on there?
Monta Ellis.
Jabari Parker?
Jabari always
Yeah.
hurt Parker.
Jabari Parker.
Who else was on there? 22-year-old Giannis. Who else was there?
Andrew Bogut.
Who was the
yeah,
point
Bogut.
guard? Was it Brevin Knight?
Brandon
No.
Jennings? Was it Brandon
Jennings?
Brandon Jennings at some point, yeah.
Who was that point guard they had? I'm thinking of Bledsoe, but I feel like it's not Bledsoe.
No, Bledsoe was there.
Bledsoe was there.
Bledsoe was there? Okay.
Bledsoe was there.
Who was the other big they had, man? They had another big too. Bogut was gone by then.
I think they had Bogut for a little bit, I think.
I don't remember, man. Shout out to the Bucks.
Shout out
What was
to
that
the
year?
Bucks, man.
What? 2013 Bucks?
This is 2016. When he was 22, you're saying? Or when he was his second year?
Oh, actually, yeah. Damn, Giannis was only 24 when he won his MVP. Oof.
Giannis like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wemby got to win MVP in a ring
Hurry
in the
up.
next 3 years.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Greg Monroe. That's who I was thinking of. Greg
Greg
Monroe.
Monroe.
But you know
Yeah.
what Giannis did improve like in his first 4 years in the league? Assists.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
man.
Giannis was a point guard. They made Giannis point guard.
Hey, Lee.
He not
Lee,
a point
what I
guard now.
say?
He got 5
What
to
I
6
say?
assists.
What I say?
Yeah, but what?
What year did Giannis win that chip, man? What year was that? 2019? No, 2021? What year was that?
2021.
21.
Giannis averaged 6 assists that year, man.
Yeah, but Giannis was always known as the playmaker. No one.
You want to win or not, nigga? Pass the ball.
But no one on the Spurs will ever average more than 6 or 7 assists because it's just the way they
Stephon
play.
Castle averages 7.5.
There you go.
Yeah, 7.4.
So how can Wemby average? How can Wemby get the assist when he's not the initiator?
I don't know. It's already contributing to him being more efficient.
Y'all so petty, bro.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, nothing anybody else has done matters. It's all Wemby. All Wemby, man.
Is it? It's just
Oh.
one. It's just. I know what
Oh,
it is.
Wemby.
It's similar to the Castle thing. Now he's just protecting Giannis.
No,
He's just trying to
because you know
Giannis.
what I would love to say right now. I would love for you to come back with an argument and say, man, because they're getting all these assists, or they're so efficient because they're throwing so many lobs to Wemby, and he's just dunking all the time. That's the fact that that's not a narrative is a problem.
It should be.
It
Well, that's
should
a
be a
Mitch-
narrative. That's a
Mitch
problem.
That's a Mitch problem.
That's a big problem.
We saw what a coaching can do for the Knicks. Okay.
Yeah, Mitch got to go. Mitch got to go, and
saw
Wemby
what
need
coaching
more.
can do for the Knicks.
Wemby need better people around him.
Yeah, man.
We not seeing a
More
month
trips
this year.
to China, man.
We
See
not
lady
going
boys.
underwater and shit. We running on the track and we in the gym. Bare minimum. That's it.
Wemby gonna be at the World Cup games. Watch.
He is.
France playing.
Oh, he definitely gonna be at the World Cup game.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, he's not gonna be in the ones in New Jersey though. I'll tell you that.
Where France playing?
He not.
Where
I mean, they're
France
playing
playing?
all over, but he's not gonna be at those. He's not doing that. So, all right. We got any last words? It's been 3 hours.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom, man. Knicks
I
are
gotta
cold.
piss.
Gotta
Next
go.
game Monday. Next game Monday,
Monday,
right?
tomorrow.
Monday.
yeah.
Monday.
Knicks better win, bro.
So they got.
Talking-
Watch.
Sweet.
Watch.
It's a
When
sweet.
we
It's
gonna
a
drop
sweet.
50 tomorrow? Watch. Yeah, everything's gonna be forgotten.
It's like it does feel like a sleeping giant kind of thing. Like he's just waiting for him to like have one of those games.
He got to come back with the what's it called, the
Wemby
monk
about to
garb.
drop. Wemby about to drop 61, and Brunson's still gonna hit a game winner in his mouth.
As long as the refs don't call the foul, we'll be good.
That's crazy. Wemby's listed as a forward. That's interesting.
Yeah, he needs to be a power forward. He needs to not be a center. That's the thing. He needs to be Anthony Davis.
He needs
Don't
to be a center. Nah, he
No,
needs to be a
don't be a
center.
center.
He needs to be a center, man.
No.
He needs to be a center.
He
And
needs,
then
he needs to he needs to be Giannis. Like he just be Giannis, but better.
You
you know what Wemby needs? He needs Chet.
Do you?
No, he needs a real center. He needs a real center.
Do you?
Because Chet's the same. Chet should be a
I
forward.
want to
Chet
ask
should
a
be
question, but just short answer because I want to keep going. But do you think they could do a Cornette Wemby lineup?
Like a double big?
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
Why not?
I don't think it will work.
Why not?
Cornette's not an actual rim protector. Although maybe Isaiah Hartenstein will tell you otherwise.
But I don't think you need that though.
Okay, if you do double big like that, you're talking about starting lineup or like actual long lineup? Because they don't have a second. They don't have a third center. Yeah,
They got
they don't
Olynyk.
have like,
They don't have a one center. They have a first center.
They got Olynyk.
bro. We abusing them if they do this. Because we can go double big, and now we really abusing them.
That's what I'm saying. Like this first team is not a good, well-constructed team. This team is not constructed good.
Not what you want, man.
Is it? I mean, I don't know.
We're talking about Luke Cornette. We're talking about Luke Cornette being the X factor.
Yeah, bro.
You paying him. You paying him. You paying him.
Yeah.
We got Lee in the Knicks sweep.
Talking
Yes.
about Luke Cornette. Talking about Luke Cornette.
You got Lee to Knicks sweep to protect Wemby's agenda.
Knicks sweep.
I love it. I love how we got here. I love how we got here.
Knicks dynasty, bro. Knicks. They're too good. Knicks
Luke
dynasty. They're locked up.
man.
All of them are locked. I'm talking about Luke Cornette.
Luke Cornette can give you good minutes, man.
He could.
I like Kelly. I like
That's
Kelly.
how you know it's a wrap.
They got Plumlee. They got Bismack Biyombo. They got mad centers, bro. Like, they got,
None of them should be getting finals minutes.
they
Not a
shouldn't,
single
but
one.
they got mad
Not a
centers.
single one.
They got too many.
This
They got
is
too
like
many
saying
centers.
we got
Actually.
Ariel Huckporty. Like, no, bro.
They got way too many centers, and I feel like that's just
That
for
don't do
Wemby
anything.
practice. That's literally Wemby
Yeah.
practice players.
They're just let me practice.
I didn't know Bismack was still in the league until Wemby sent him after.
He's the vet.
I didn't know he was still in the league.
He's
You
a
know,
vet.
you know who I want to see? You know who I want to see next to Wemby?
Who?
Walker Kessler.
Mm.
I think like that would be a good one.
You ready for that? Giving up Kessler, bro? To Wemby?
We're gonna have to because I don't think
Gotta
they're
give
gonna
up
pay
somebody.
Kessler. They gotta pay Kessler, and I don't think they're gonna pay him. So I think they're gonna dump him. But
You got all the centers.
I swore Kessler was going to be a Knick, bro. For like the longest, I swore he was going to be a Knick.
everyone was a Nick.
No, but
At one
Kessler
point.
specifically, he was CAA. Like he's like I was like, oh, the money's not there. Like the Jazz aren't going to pay him. Like
Yeah.
he's CAA. We need a center. I saw it happen.
Walker Kessler, man.
I'd like that. That'd be a good
I
look.
can see Kessler.
Shout out to him, man. Walker Kessler. Jeez, he's
He about to get paid.
He shot
He
like,
about to get paid.
He shot 75% from three, man.
Yeah, that was the thing this year. Since they were tanking, they were just letting him try to shoot threes.
He was,
Bro, I
he was
had him.
6 for 8 on the year.
Yeah,
Somebody had him in
Fucking the-
fantasy,
Jesus.
and they were like, "Yo, Walker Kessler about to win me this chip," and he immediately went down, and the season was over.
Damn.
I was like, "Damn."
I feel for him because he's trying to get paid. He got hurt at the worst time.
Yeah.
I think he didn't even really get hurt, man.
He
They
got
just shut
Utah
him
hurt.
down.
He got
Yeah, he got Utah
hurt.
hurt. They said, whoa, you wildin'. It's like JJJ
That's
out of
fair.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Sick, bro.
Shout out to the Jazz. Jazz, the new Wemby killers, man.
It might be. They got the length.
About to play all 7-footers.
That'd be an interesting.
They got the
matchup.
length. Yo, Jazz, they got some shit to them, man. JJJ, Kessler, Lowry. Everybody Wemby height. Well, almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
We gotta get the Bonsta, and then we'll see what happens.
I don't know if y'all getting them, man.
We getting them, bro.
When is the draft?
Adam Silver owes us
When's the draft?
I don't know. The NBA draft.
June, right?
They should have the draft live before the game.
It's the 23rd and
Okay.
24th.
Finals should be over by then.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. All right, man. I'm gonna end it there. If anybody's still watching, like, comment, subscribe.